Who the fuck?
There's so many cute dogs, so it's like.
And that was, you said that?
A lot of dogs.
Yeah, there's
One dog per
Salisbury
area.
and
Too many dogs
downtown
per
Gilbert.
area.
They're cute dogs.
Were there any poodles? Okay, I don't care anymore.
So we're official.
There was two in front of us. There's one right here. There was a light German Shepherd over here that disappeared, and then there was
Porkies?
No.
I don't care.
There's usually like German Shepherds, Labs, Huskies.
Those are all big.
The big social dogs.
The big social dog.
But they're like chill. Like there was this really old black lab that I loved. He was just chilling. They had him in
Those
the
are also all the
booth.
greasy dogs because they're all supposed to swim.
Yeah.
What's a thing?
Yeah. So some dogs are a little bit oily because they're supposed to be able to swim. So like labs, all of them are oily because they're like the swim dog. They also have webbed feet. So if you spread their toes, they're webbed because they're supposed to swim, and you swim better with webs.
Yep.
Is that, so what's our question of the day?
I think we answered it.
We can do a different one because
Let's do a different one.
Was there,
Yeah,
we're
Mike, someone
officially
liked your
live.
question.
Oh, we're
I
live?
like,
Hi.
I like my question.
Dogs. Dogs.
It's,
Favorite
it's
Star
made
Wars
the fourth. It
character?
should be
Yeah,
Let's do
let's
Star Wars.
Let's do favorite Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Character?
Favorite Star Wars
Character.
Character or Jedi?
It's a character.
Character.
Jedi's a character.
Let's do character.
Yeah.
Okay.
I gotta do a top three because it's like a three-way tie.
Yeah. I gotta do top 3 too.
Maybe we should get more specific. That
Yeah.
everyone has like, okay, I can do a top three.
Okay.
Well, I think maybe favorite Jedi.
Favorite
I
Jedi?
don't like Jedi.
You don't like the Jedi?
Favorite lightsaber wielder. How about that?
Favorite lightsaber wielder?
Okay.
You have a little more. Anyone who's ever used a lightsaber once. you
Favorite
could say.
non-primary Jedi.
Okay. I'll go last.
I
Has Chopper wielded a lightsaber?
I think
That's
he
what I was
has. Chopper has.
thinking. Because I'm okay.
I think Obi-Wan maybe.
That's a good answer. I gotta go Darth Maul.
Or maybe General Grievous. See, I'm going to have another top three no matter what. It's going to be a
I
top
know,
three
you guys
list.
are. Mine's easy. Kit Fisto.
I know
love-
exactly why.
That seems
It makes
strange.
sense.
The water war at the saga. Need I say more? Need I say more?
You know what? You cook my ass. You're right. No, actually, it's the Actually, I want. Okay, I do like. Okay, I do really love those episodes. Those are really good. But it's the episode where his Padawan gets killed.
Oh, the
and
General Grievous
and he
one?
wields
Yeah.
lightsabers
The
and
lair
like,
of
holy
Grievous.
shit.
The lair of Grievous.
It's
Oh,
badass
that was
as
so
fuck.
good. Yeah.
Also, Kit Fisto's cool. He's a weird alien guy.
It's true. He is.
Fun looking.
Made him so much better in the Clone Wars than
Oh, he
the
looks
movies.
so much better in the Clone Wars
What are you
though.
talking about? You don't like him?
I still like his look and like but he looks so much better in Clone Wars. Look at Aura.
Yeah, he does have much more swag.
Fucking
in the
Aura.
Clone Wars. Oh, yeah.
Aura and hype moments.
He's got no.
literally
Pull,
the
now
definition.
pull up the picture of him with an 8-pack from the Clone Wars.
8-pack?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
No, so there's
That 8-pack.
Okay, hold on. Let me.
there's a
look at
saga.
Kit
There's a
Fisto.
saga of the Clone
I know.
Wars.
No, I've seen it. The Mon Calamari one.
Yeah, where it's completely underwater and he's just shirtless with pants.
Shirtless. That's why. I don't know how to. Oh, I forgot he had it in the. Okay, here. This is the best one.
Yep.
I don't think Chopper wielded a
He's been shirtless
lightsaber.
twice. He was in the 2003 Clone Wars.
Oh, was he?
One.
Really?
Yeah,
I haven't even.
Shirtless in
I actually haven't watched that all the way through.
It's pretty good. Yeah.
Greg, what's your answer?
They should make him shirtless more often.
I am
mean, he
kind
said
of a
that.
sucker for purple lightsaber, so and I'm actually in this moment, my brain's spacing on who Samuel L. Jackson.
Mace
Windu.
Mace
Yeah,
Windu.
Mace
I
Windu.
got
I
there.
literally just said it.
Like my mouth got too fast than my brain did. That's even.
I also said it kind of quiet.
Yeah, you did. You said it as I was like.
So-
Windu, I got to Windu. Yeah.
So, Greg, there's actually two other people that we know of that have purple. as other than Mace Windu. One of them being Darth Revan, which is a fan favorite from the Legends. He is Old Republic, so prior to all this, everything we know.
So he probably actually has skills.
Right. But he, it's a tragic story, but he dual wields a purple and a red lightsaber. He is Sith. And the best fan cast, which is actually perfect for him, is Keanu Reeves. Straight
Okay,
up.
I'm gonna go look this up.
We talked about shirtless Kit Fisto.
Yeah.
The other one is a character from the High Republic, which was actually featured in Acolyte. Don't watch the show, but
It was okay.
Yeah.
You're missing one. In canon, Yoda's master also had a purple lightsaber. I don't remember what her name is. She was in like one comic and then died.
okay, then I don't know about that one.
She had a purple lightsaber.
Okay.
Maybe it was a dude. I can't remember.
But like, this person wields a
I don't
purple
remember.
light
I
whip,
read the comic once. But it was okay.
and so it's not necessarily a sword, but it's a lightsaber whip. Yeah.
Or like a Star Wars
But it functions very
I need to
similarly.
read all the lore.
Okay, so the official question was just who's your favorite lightsaber wielder? Okay. Okay.
What was
To-
your answer, Meadow?
Kissing it.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Come on, Meadow.
See, okay.
Is it also Kit Fisto? It can be.
Yeti Mundi.
It's a youngling, isn't it?
I like.
Did you say Moon?
I'll
Yeah,
go
Yeti
with
Mundi.
Darth Maul.
I mean, it's pretty cool. Darth Maul.
Did Chopper not wield one?
No, Chopper does not wield
Canonically,
one.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a sucker.
A lot.
I'm a sucker
Yeah.
for droids. That's the thing. I love
Listen, he
droids.
has
I
to.
love
To
clones.
repopulate.
So they are my favorite Star Wars characters, the clones and the droids. And so when you guys are like, "What's your favorite lightsaber wielder?" I was like, God, I haven't even thought about that. But I like Darth Vader too. Like I think I like the Sith. I like the Sith ones.
So you're like
Or,
the
those
lightsaber
ones.
wielders are the worst. I want the droids.
I just think the droids are so. The droids and clones.
Did you
I
see
just
the
got so
Maul
attached to.
show
and
announcement?
It's all his fault.
No, they're doing Darth Maul show.
Oh,
Animated.
I did
Yeah.
see that with
It's set
And we
in
got-
his second.
It is set during the reign of the Empire, so
Yeah.
between Order 66 and Rebels.
Yeah.
And we see a glimpse of what might be Darth Talon.
Oh yeah, I heard about. Honestly, listen, you guys might hate me. I think Darth Maul's a little overrated. He has aura and hype moments, but he's just okay at the end of the day.
You know what? That's fair. That's fair.
But
but, then-
I like.
think
He's
he's
not a
funny.
bad character,
Yeah.
but I don't think he's.
but that's honestly that's how I feel about Darth Vader. I think
like
Darth
Darth
Vader's
Vader.
overrated.
I don't know if I would go that far.
I don't think he's. I don't think.
I don't think
it's
Vader's
the same.
overrated. I don't think it's the same.
Yeah.
I
I don't
think
think
Vader,
it's the same.
Vader feels overrated because we're looking back at it, you know, several decades later.
Well, to me, it's like picking Batman as your favorite superhero. Like, okay, pick a different one because everybody picks that.
What if
Yeah, but
Yeah,
again,
but it's still a
like the
good one. At the end of the day,
Yeah, correct. I'm not
No,
saying it's a
yeah.
bad
It's still
choice.
a good ice
He's a
cream.
good character.
And like
He's a
Batman,
powerful
when
character.
he was like created, is like, holy shit, this is insane. And I
Yeah.
think that's how Vader is. Like now, looking back at it, it's like, okay, there are villains that are better than Vader. But if you look, but if you know, again, we're looking back at it, you know, decades and decades later.
50, 50 years in a couple years here.
Yeah, we're getting close to 50. So
Gosh, I can't wait for all the Lego sets to come out. There's a $1,000 Death Star coming out later this summer.
Is there actually?
Oh my God, yes.
Yeah.
And tariffs are probably going to bring it up to 1,100.
No
We don't-
pictures yet.
No pictures yet. All rumors, but like they're valid
probably not the
rumors.
fucking room for something like that.
Yeah.
Much less the
I
money.
wanted the UCS Imperial Star Destroyer.
Oh my God, dude, that one's like $2,000 now.
You know, I was just like, it went out of. They stopped selling it like right as I started working.
Yeah, I just got the Venator.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that'll be coming on her birthday this Sunday.
Is that a Lego or something
Yeah.
else?
Lego.
I also wanted the. Do they still sell the UCS Razor Crest?
Yes,
Yes.
it's actually on sale right now.
Yeah. I don't
And
have the money to.
or no, it's not on sale. It's 4 times VIP points. So that's like the equivalent of like 20 to 30% off.
Yolanda likes the little micro vehicles, so she doesn't like the big sets. She likes the little cutesy micro.
And when
so
I
we have
got
all
my
the little
car, I had the Hawk battle scene with a little AT-AT and a little like Wamba or whatever it's called.
Oh, I have the exact same one.
And it was in my car, and then I got a little Millennial Falcon, and then I got the little Razor Crest. I just like the little models. They're cute, and I like
I also
them.
don't have a lot of space, so smaller things tend to
Yeah, that's
work
fair.
better for me.
I am going from a whole entire wall of shelves for my Legos to our new place where there's like nowhere for it. So I'm like, I probably sold a good third of them. Like a lot of the ones from my childhood when it was like, okay, I don't really want this anymore.
Yeah.
And then I got
Put the
a
rest
lot
in
of them in
storage.
boxes, and then a couple of them are coming over with us.
Yeah,
But like,
this place home.
yeah, well, I'm also like, okay, I'm narrowing my focus on the Legos I want as I'm becoming an adult now, you know?
I want the cool one. I want the adult Lego.
I want the display ones.
Yeah.
Like, I want the detailed ones. I want the ones that'll sit on a shelf. Like, I don't want the play ones anymore. I want the
Yeah, 'cause
I want the
we're not-
ones that like look good sitting on a shelf now.
I want the X-Men.
I got one play one, and that was the Arc 170. Terrible display one. Yeah.
I have the old one from like what
Millennium
2008.
Falcon playset too.
Technically.
Technically, it was a playset, so that still counts. Oh, the mansion.
Yeah, I want the X Mansion.
Oh, dude, I want it so bad.
I don't, because it's supposed to be based on the X-Men '97 TV show.
Yeah.
But
Should have put Magneto in the basement.
they should put Magneto in that first of all. But I don't know why Iceman is there. Like, I like him. Should have been Jubilee. I want Jubilee
Yeah, I don't know.
or
We're
Nightcrawler.
gonna watch 97.
Yeah, I've seen clips.
X-Men '97.
It's so good.
I just need to sit down and watch a show.
I hadn't watched it,
And that's what my
and
summer is for.
stupid
But,
of me. It's
oh,
so good.
speaking of which, of the upcoming weeks, my shows are starting at the end of this month, so probably will not be here for most of it.
Can we post it in the Discord so that I can scroll back up to it at some point?
Yeah.
That'd be helpful. Cool. Because then I know when you're good and when you're not. There's a week in July that for sure I won't be here.
Oh, they're
Yeah.
doing,
Oh, same here, because I'm going to.
But it has
Ooh,
like
it depends on the day, because I might be. We're going to New York over summer to see some Broadway shows. And I don't know when we're gonna go, but it'll be a week, and then also in August.
Like
Can't really tell, but
first month of
Green Goblin.
first Monday of June, I won't be here.
Yeah, I'll be here though.
Put these things in.
I know it's hard to see, but I've seen
Really
close-ups
So
of
that
that.
because my brain, or I guess I could go look
There.
it back
It's
up.
like the
That
Iron
one's
Man.
there.
Oh yeah, okay.
So then,
Very cool.
Us group's very tired.
well, so Star Wars aside, Legos aside, which are both amazing in their own rights. Actually, now that gave me an idea for an area that needs some shelves in the new place we're going to, and so I might be able to convince my wife to use that small area for like her little ones.
what
She's
I'm
just
gonna
worried.
do.
She's like she doesn't like the dust collection. So
Yeah.
Go to IKEA.
so like
Compressed air is fun.
Yeah.
so
You can get like shelves with cabinet doors with like glass doors or
for money.
You can get
Sole
a can
provider.
of you can get a can of compressed air for like $3.
I can
Yeah.
go get the air compressor and put it at like 10 psi. Never mind. That's not what that's for. All right, but to jump into the game because I know you guys got to go at 8:30,
Right.
and I should because moving tomorrow.
Oh god. Yeah, that's only 2
so-
hours.
Exhausted.
Theoretically.
Theoretically.
We'll see. But so when last we met, you guys were beginning preparations, having left this guy in a force cage and dealt with some party hijinks. Or confusion. There was a mask involved.
No.
There was you remember when you almost choked because there was like 2 different voices happening at the same time? Things like that. No. Okay, no, you're right. So, as it stands, you all are standing in the detritus of 2 firestorms that did sadly kill a variety of shopkeepers. You have this Mordecai in front of you, and you've been interrogating him, and then you began battle preparations for when his force cage will go down.
Got me there.
There were a couple things that we needed to roll on to see if they worked out. What do you got?
Donovan does have message
Message or sending?
sending. along with a spell slot to cast it to alert our ship, so we can have the backup of the ship.
Okay. And then you guys sent Speaker Namor.
Yes, to get town guard, city guard.
Okay. So then I actually need 3 D4s rolled.
4.
Dos.
Okay. And since you've been interacting with Speaker Namor most, we'll say that's Namor's. Okay. Who else? You rolled a 3. Okay. And then what'd you roll? 2?
Namor's my best friend.
Okay.
But bring him
We're
on
going
the
to
ship with
actually
us.
call the ship, though.
So the ship is going to be the 3, and the 2 is going to be.
How are we gonna get up to the ship?
Oh no, it's there for ballista.
Oh, okay. We're like range fire.
And like maybe if a Power Ranger moment, like this guy goes down and then becomes big, we get an R mech, we control, have a giant mech battle.
That'd be kind of fun.
Yeah, Kaiju battle. Pacific Rim.
Just say Pacific Rim.
Yeah.
Okay.
No one can tell me those movies aren't amazing.
You mean movie?
There's one,
You mean
and we
movie?
don't talk about the other ones. There's
Yeah, I was gonna
one
say,
Pacific
it's
Rim
just
movie.
Don't
Yeah.
watch it for the plot, watch it for the action.
No,
No.
there's one Pacific Rim movie.
There's only
Listen,
one Pacific Rim.
There's one Pacific Rim movie,
And
and
it's
it is
good.
damn good.
Yeah.
And then there's this Pacific Rim fanfiction.
Yes. Of the bad one.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then it
So,
was a spin-off TV show.
fan fiction aside. Okay, so a couple things. The hour of Force Cage is about to dissipate. You're in like the last 30 seconds. If there's any final prep, if we want to think of it that way. There are a couple of things that. So you've got
Bend the
versions-
legs.
You've tried to send sending to the ship. You sent Speaker Namor 30 minutes ago, I want to say. And aside from that, you've just been kind of in this corridor of buildings, slaying bad guys and taking names, watching their souls dissipate into the ethereal or something, for about the last hour or so.
Cthulhu.
Cthulhu. So how are we? So if you're 30 seconds from when, I'm assuming Oz has like an internal clock sense of when the spell's gonna go, or are you, or is Oz kind of like, well, it's about an hour, like
You have like a pocket watch.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
like.
I actually don't know that Oz has an internal time.
Okay, so let's do an Arcana check then. You can do Arcana or Insight.
Yeah, I assume it's just kind of like it's like, well, it may have been an hour, but it could have also been like 5 minutes.
I'm sure you get like a, maybe like a tingly feeling.
Peter Tingle.
Yeah.
Let's see, that's a 19 plus
Damn it.
26.
I can
26. Okay, yeah, you've got it. You're pretty precise. This was a really intense thing. You can feel the magic dissipating. You're sensing it.
I was totally gonna be like, oh, can I do a survival check, like angle of the sun? And I'm like, we're not on the material plane.
You could, except there's no sun.
Right.
There's barely shadows. It's complicated.
Pull out your
It's like
giant
a general
sundial.
angle.
There's no sun.
My watch is
It's
just a
cloudy.
sundial. Yes, the floor seems to be made out of floor.
All right. So with that. Okay, so Oz knows. Oz has a very precise sense of when this spell is going to drop. You can always drop it early.
No, I can't.
Oh, that's right, you can. We did determine that. That's right.
Yeah, because it's not concentration. It's there for an hour. Even if I die, like I could be straight up dead, 100% dead.
Dang.
Please don't kill me. And it still wouldn't drop.
Okay.
How many spell slots you got left?
Like no.
I'm gonna be Danny DeVito here, just
I think I have one warlock spell, and I think I know I expended a I know I spent my wizard spell slot.
Oh god.
I think I have 2 wizard spell slots, 1 warlock spell slot, and I think I exhausted all the spell slots in my ring too. So
Yeah, you're counterspelling me.
yeah, I think I did use all of them because I think I counterspelled twice, didn't I? Or did I only counterspell
You
once?
counterspelled me my Misty Step.
I think I counterspelled something in the previous, but I don't remember if I used a counterspell. I don't know if I. No, I used that as a warlock spell. So actually, I do have 1 counterspell left too.
Okay.
So I have 1 counterspell, a warlock spell, and 2 wizard spells.
I've got a first level spell slot for Hex and then 2 second level spell slots for Smite.
I got 1 first level, 2 second level, 1 third level, and 1 eighth level for when things get bad.
I have 1 second level and I'm ready to stab someone instead.
Yeah, I mean,
What weapons is good with half?
I could, fairy fire the
You should
guy.
have a Warhammer.
Or I could summon my unseen servant.
So you all are having this you have this last 30 seconds to a minute to
Yeah,
decide how
whatever.
you're going to proceed when this force cage goes down.
Yep. Alright, I'm gonna be right on him.
Oh, for when things get really, really bad, I could always call up Thor. Ring, ring, ring.
So when you say you're going to be right on him, are you going to be on top of the force cage?
No,
Fall
like
down on him?
Just have
Actually,
it ready
I'm gonna
like
hide
this.
behind you.
actually,
try and grapple him.
that could be fun. Just be ready to just.
Oh yeah, or
No, I'm not gonna do
But
that.
when he see you,
Yeah,
and then
oh,
just be like,
absolutely.
oh, let me just put my shield, like,
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that.
He has plate
wiki.
armor, but no shield by the looks of it. Given away the casting he does. Okay, so you're in position, you're hiding behind. Oz, what's Oz doing? Are you mounted up on top of a building?
Is that a building?
Yes, basically all those are buildings.
Nope, I'm on the ground next to the building.
Okay, just checking.
Is this
Or
next to
behind
the building?
barricade?
Is this on the building? I can't tell. Is this the building?
Oh, I just dropped it down.
I think so, but maybe it's an overhang
I'm
and you're
standing
underneath.
next to the building.
You stand
Actually,
under an awning.
being on top might be a good vantage point.
Jackie, behind you is my dice right there.
Oh my god.
Wow. That had some. It
You're
went the
welcome.
distance. It was
Took me a lot of effort to get that.
That's Birdie Boy
yeah.
and Protective Service.
Should I be on top of the building?
Yeah.
How am I gonna get on top of the building? Am I gonna climb?
You got 30 minutes.
You did have time, I guess. Do you want to try and
I'm
climb?
sure there's like a way up there.
Or do you want to take some time and find a way up?
Probably some rubber.
Yeah, is there a
Make
way
a
up?
survival check and see if you can find a way up.
That's
really
not
the most
very
important.
good.
Not whether there's a way up, it's whether you can find
Find
it.
it.
Oz isn't very wise.
Can I assist? For a tactically vantage point. Just in helping search for a way up.
You're not.
You
could be
watch
like,
as Oz
"Hey,
seems to be
that
struggling,
rock
like,
over there."
like wandering back and forth and like looking up the walls and buildings. And yes, so you can roll with advantage because Mike Ale is going to shout something.
9.
Okay, 9 total.
Yep, 9 plus 0.
Okay.
Look, I have a +7.
You find a place to get like 20 feet up. So if anybody has it here, you can use the clear dice case like so. And you find a vantage point. It takes a surprising amount of effort to get 20 feet above
Yeah, I mean, I'm weak.
ground level, but you managed to be kind of
Like,
perched up on a balcony that's been partially broken due to some of the combat that's been happening, stray attacks and things like that. As
He's
they
gonna
are.
Misty step up here and just like throw me off the building. It's like,
Greg's quickly checking to see.
I was like, does he have Misty stuff?
He has it if you want him to.
yeah, he has whatever you want him to have.
Wow. I'm trying to stay true to this character mode. Like, yeah. So,
I would never do that. Stay true to the
The character.
you know, as written ish.
I can't read that far.
I can barely read it, but no, I don't think he has Misty stuff. No.
I skipped my eye doctor last year, so
I just
Prescription
had
might be a
mine
little
this
old.
past week.
Despite screwing over my eyes, my vision got better.
I had to get a new prescription because they wouldn't let me get contacts without a new.
I leave my contacts in for a month at a
I
time.
needed contacts because my
Oh.
glasses broke, and I had a dance.
They've like
concert.
glued on.
Right. No,
Okay.
so apparently, so I've got my vision's like in the positive, and your eyes go into the negative as you get older.
sure.
So my eyes are just getting closer to 0, and then they're gonna go past 0.
So you
they're
have bad
gonna get
eyesight
good.
that's correcting
Yes,
as you age.
correct.
And that's gonna get bad.
And then it's gonna get worse in the opposite direction.
You're just building momentum, so it'll happen faster when you get there.
No.
Okay, so you are perched. Doing anything else prep-wise?
No, I don't really have anything to prep.
Okay.
I'm ready to cast Hex.
Okay.
I'm
That's it?
praising Thor.
Can I hide behind him? Like stealth hide?
I thought you already said that.
Well, I didn't roll for it.
Oh.
Oh,
That further angers the bear.
in a way that
Like when he
Mordecai
moves,
doesn't
I
know,
move. Yeah.
or are you just trying
No,
to
in a way that
actively
he
use him
doesn't
as
know.
cover?
Yes, both.
Okay, you want Mike L not to know?
No, Michael can know.
You just don't want Mordecai to see.
Yes.
I'm a big guy. I got plate. You're a skeleton. You might want to strip down to your bones.
I'm not stripping down. Who do you think I am? I'm a noble.
What is
My
I'm not getting
skeletons
naked.
are
fried chicken? You don't strip to the bone.
My skeletons are naked.
All natural, baby.
Suboptimal about that.
You're peasant skeletons.
Like how most of the time with your puns,
I don't know who
I'm
these
You're the
the
one
only
who
one.
hears it sometimes, but I appreciate
I
it.
just resurrected them as
Make a stealth check.
Shots fired past.
We're gonna say with disadvantage for this particular one, though.
Okay. 24.
I hit all my dice. That's useful. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
You're fairly confident. Like you barely make eye contact. Like you can't. Yeah, you're regular. You're kind of keeping yourself in position behind Mike Ale.
Yeah.
Okay. So with
Not
that.
too good. Oh, there it goes.
So we're all gonna. You guys are. Nobody's gonna be surprised because he knows.
Yeah.
Actually,
I mean,
is he?
I think he did believe me that the thing was gonna come squish onto him.
I think it just didn't matter.
I think he kind of was half and half. Like he knew that like you weren't telling the full truth, but he didn't know what about it.
I don't know.
Oh.
Maybe.
Let's
And
do
I think it didn't
initiative
really
just to
matter.
start.
Yeah, I think.
You get a +5 to initiative.
Do I get a +5?
No,
Why?
because you're not within 5 feet of me.
You.
So everybody roll initiative. So let's get that started here.
+9 to initiative.
Go last in every game I play.
You were first in the one where you were chasing.
Meadow, if you want to start here, you can get your
Last
+5.
session you rolled
No, I
highest.
have to do my verdict.
My eyes are watering.
I'm praising our Lord and Savior Thor. I'm trying to convert. I'm trying to get every celestial I
Yeah.
can.
Okay, you can roll again. Go ahead.
Yeah, I've used it in Batman or DMing.
It would work.
Oh, I know.
Okay, so
This fits.
Yeah.
The cover.
who has anybody have higher than 20?
I can correct this.
Okay, what's your higher than 20?
24.
I agree.
Garen.
Hi, Garen.
Hey, man.
Hey, this is good timing.
We just rolled for initiative.
Roll initiative.
Fantastic.
All right.
Pull the chair.
Here, I have some right over there somewhere. Yeah, that's just the time.
Oh, yeah.
So you did use ascending spell slot, they said?
Yes, I'll mark that.
Okay, so Mike L is. That was a 20 what, Mike L?
24.
Ah.
Oh, sorry. Wait. Let me move it back.
Mike L, how many hit points do you have? And what's your AC?
I was spacing out a hardcore.
I use my lay on hands.
It's
Yes, because you were.
48.
you have 48 hit points, and what's your AC again?
No, not. Sorry, I've got 90. I forget I mark my damage up sometimes from 0 towards my.
I will probably not ask for each one.
Why?
I'll let you guys.
I'm weird.
All
Don't worry
right,
about it.
who had 15 to 20?
It's easier to do addition than a subtraction, okay?
Find dice.
Interesting point.
They're right up there.
Yeah, no, that's a good point. I'll give you that. It is easier to do addition than subtraction.
And at the end of combat, like I erased.
Huh,
So you
okay.
did 8 tracking health points upward.
Huh, I guess I've just never done that. I guess that makes sense though.
You also got an 18?
I got a 2!
Huh?
I didn't go last.
19?
Yes.
Where are you at? Let's get you in.
Oh, you have 18?
What do you have?
2.
I'm short.
2 plus what?
2 plus nothing.
Schoolman's long legs.
2.
He's mostly leg.
Is he?
No,
What is Oz at?
perfectly normal.
9.
Okay.
Schoolman's probably would look like your most average man ever.
How many enemies are
Except he's
there?
No. These are like barricades
Ah.
that we set up to, give me 1 second, to keep the public out, but they're like low. They're more of a visual barrier than an actual keep them out.
Oz, do those skeletons have 13 hit points?
All the skeletons are Oz's,
Like
Jackie's,
standard skeleton.
and
They
then
are just regular skeletons. I believe they just have.
that's pepperoni and onion, by the way, I think.
Alright, I'm good with that.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. So with that.
Oh, from last Thursday.
Yeah, this was.
Okay, and so let's
This
see.
was Eve.
So there won't be a surprise round because he rolled high enough. What do I feel like I'm missing? No, keep it okay.
I think it'd be weird for him to get a surprise
And
round.
you have. Yep, so 1 round. First round. Okay, so to start off, the force cage drops. Actually, Garen, was there anything that your character would have done, that Donovan would have done aside from do sending to the ship? Before the force cage, in preparation.
They have a passive.
But I mean, like, if the bear's gonna attack, we don't have one of us 500.
Yeah, what the hell?
It's loaded.
And we get one reaction.
Because they made like a new version of it called Dino World. Where it's like, there's actual levels and you need to
The waiters just started freaking out, and even more so when you hear yet another gunshot ring out. This guy dropped dead.
Oh, on Thursday, Logan's probably cooking from something because I
Stout
don't have time to cook anything.
with
That's fine.
short,
He said he might use cowboy.
Okay, I'll make sure.
short white, short
He said
white
he'd cook it up.
with a compact black beard and curly black hair that he managed to keep somewhat decent.
You know what? Why not?
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Greater Invisibility on myself.
All right. And so, what causes greater invisibility? Does spell remind me?
Dropping concentration is the only way to end it.
Okay.
Or to spell magic. Okay.
Hey, look.
Good to know.
Garen's rocking the same glasses style as you.
Oh my gosh, that happened to me. That's why I'm wearing contacts.
I know these things. Yes. Okay.
I also know those days. Huh?
You should have seen the other guy.
Nice.
I put a piece of baling wire in when I lost a screw because I was working construction. I just
So my dog snapped one of mine like halfway, so I just had like bandage tape around my like glasses for like 3 months. It was great.
I got hit in the face with a football, snapped right here.
I've never actually like broken glasses. I've only scuffed like the lenses.
I probably break every pair of glasses. It's really bad.
I never
I
had
am
a pair
very
of
bright
glasses.
with glasses. I need to be
I
better.
have perfect vision. Last time I got my vision checked, the person said they've never seen vision so good. I have elf eyes.
okay.
Good for you.
Just want to brag.
That's me when I go to the
Donovan
dentist.
goes and-
No cavities, no
Donovan,
problems,
where
no
are you?
nothing. They're always just like, God, you have such perfect teeth.
I hate all of you.
All right.
No, they.
Yeah, they do.
So,
I'm
Michael,
inclined to believe that.
as the
He's
force,
good teeth.
Teeth is great, gums are not.
so as the force cage, you guys sense it about to drop. Also, are you gonna like shout now or anything like that to indicate that the force cage is it's time? Are you gonna signal to the or are you gonna mentally signal? Or did that has worn off?
That wore off.
Yeah, no more psychic bonding unless you
No,
guys
I'm
do it
gonna
on your
assume
own.
they can see it.
Okay, you just okay.
Isn't it invisible?
That shit was like shimmering or something, maybe.
So,
I
okay.
imagine like
So you know it's coming out.
Energetic bars.
He's Mordekash is doing the thing where he's been kind of running his
Things like dripping the door.
running his great sword along the edge, kind of slowly, kind of just feeling out the force cage, kind of waiting. Every now and then it'll spark, you know, not unlike a lightsaber, but arcane lightsaber. I don't know what that means. With that, the force cage does drop, and all of you kind of jump into motion. Mike Ale is up first.
Bonus action. Hex.
Yeah, bonus action hex.
Not Hexblade Curse.
Okay. So, let's put a spell on you. And what are here? I'll let me see. Where's mine? Come on, Greg. Here, you can draw on the plastic, Braden, and then hex. You can say what you're hexing on.
Oh, it's just the spell Hex.
Yeah, but you get to choose the
Oh.
Like
stat.
it modifies a thing.
It's just strength.
Okay, we're gonna have.
The other side.
Is that anything that requires a saving throw, or is it any skill
Nope,
check?
just happens. Oh, the strength is only skill checks. But I figured the only thing that we could use in combat is probably a grapple, so. You want it on the Hex side or the opposite?
On the hex side. Sorry. I can speak.
This ain't going.
The hex is a bonus action.
This ain't going, but I'll remember strength.
That's That's fine. All right. So strength is at disadvantage. Cool. On checks. All right. What else you do?
Excuse me. Let's do my 2 attacks.
All right. And which weapon is it again?
Great sword.
Okay.
That'll be Great Weapon Master for all of these.
Okay. Where it's
I get a -5 to attack for a +10 damage.
okay.
That'll be a 21 to hit.
A 21 does hit.
Okay.
And so even as he tries to deflect slightly, you're coming in really fast. You are a great weapon master. And it, so he doesn't say this, but he says some other version of game and recognized game. I just can't think of a better one right now.
All right.
Skills are formidable.
Once I took the slasher feat this past level up. Once per turn, when you hit a creature with an attack that deals slashing damage, great sword, you can reduce the speed of the target by 10 feet until the start of my next turn. So speed reduced by 10.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
Wow. Okay. Great weapon master or great weapon fighting. I need this now.
Okay. And is that your turn? You were doing your second attack.
I'm still rolling damage, so I rolled a 1 and a 2, but I have great weapon fighting, which means I can re-roll both of these once.
Cool.
For a little bit better. That'll be 21 slashing damage, magical slashing damage, and 4 necrotic, for a total of 25. Do you need me to separate those for the future?
I don't think. Wait, say it again. No, because is yours a magical weapon?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think if it's a magical weapon, you have to worry about it now.
All right.
Are you a good creature?
A good aligned creature?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, cool. All right. So
I know
what
what
was the
that
total
means.
again?
25.
Okay.
Second attack will be a natural 1.
Sweet. So you come back around and he's ready for you this time. You got the jump on him, but he deflects your great sword with kind of holding it almost like one hand on the pommel, the other braced against the flat of the blade as he shoves yours off. With a natural 1,
keep this up.
He's gonna get to attack you back because of because you overextended.
You know what? Sure.
But he's got to do it with disadvantage.
I like it.
So, does a where's his attack? Come on, Zach.
Monkish humanoid.
Fiend.
He's a humanoid.
But
In the shape.
creature type.
Does a 24 hit you? Okay.
What spell are you trying to cast?
High level stat blocks, man.
Yeah.
Cold person.
Yeah, that won't work.
Cold person.
See, I always think that's so stupid that, oh yeah, I can't use it on a goblin because they're goblinoids and not humanoids.
They're fey now.
Goblinoids are humanoid.
Goblins are fey now? Why are they fey now?
I don't know.
Because goblins
are
originate from the
humanoids.
Feywilds.
Goblinoids are humanoids originally.
They're
Okay.
somewhat shrinking the creature types.
So
don't
when
like
he
that.
deflects, he gets he then twists and jabs his
I thought they were
greatsword
goblins.
into
Oh yeah, they are
your upper
goblinoids.
Are
That's
they
a sub
also?
type.
and
Check the stat block.
usually that does 2d6 plus 5. So you take 12
That was a bit early.
slashing damage as he slices your thigh, and then you feel a pulse as force energy releases from his greatsword, and
No, you're right.
you take 8 more.
So that was 8 and
So a total of 20. As your leg is kind of knocked back and you find yourself twisted sideways
okay. Yep.
because of the nap. Okay. And he is kind of the legendary commander of sorts. So, that's Michael's turn though, right? Your 2 attacks?
Yep.
Duke.
Sneak around, come in for the stab.
Okay, and you get sneak attack because of the thing. You're hiding behind
Hiding, I have
Yeah.
a ally within 5 feet. 29
29 damage
to hit
with what weapon?
with a
All
plus
your
2
cantrips are
rapier.
upgraded.
Okay.
So, like, well, to hit that damage.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, that hits.
I don't have.
I think 3d8 added to ability score is a little powerful.
Now just roll one here.
Just put it on your sunglasses. You have like 5 feet of cable there.
That's true. I almost always clip it on my sunglasses, but I always forget they're there.
I also got a replacement with a 16-foot cord because one of them busted.
28 piercing damage.
You're not good aligned. What am I even asking
No.
for?
What do you mean? Golden can be good if you in his.
Can and is are 2 different things.
That is very true.
Something Goldman should probably consider.
Are you chaotic neutral or chaotic
He's
good?
good in his
Okay.
In his own
in his own way. And then I'm going
Perhaps a real good aligned character is the friends you made along the way.
I'm going to bonus action disengage and
Brave Sir Goldman.
Oh, I have a thing.
No, except you check.
And Ghibli, what's your dexterity?
and I will pass.
Dexterity, like my modifier or my score?
Your score.
It's 15.
Okay. So he gets to go first. And both of you are within. Oh, you disengaged, did you? And you stepped backwards. Oh yeah. So you jump back 30 feet. He is slowed, so he only has 30 feet here.
I should start planning my turn.
Yes.
I haven't spent money on this yet. It's not a problem. I know.
I want to spend money on the DLC.
He's just gonna do his 3 great sword attacks.
Ouch. I can take it.
Okay. So the first one, second one. Okay. So does a 14 hit?
No.
21?
Yes.
Okay. And 27.
Obviously.
Okay. So
Actually, that doesn't hit. You have to either
so
roll
let's
23
have.
or hit me.
So Meadow, will you roll some die? Will you roll
Yeah.
2d6s for me? And Jackie, will you roll 2d6s for me?
I have to use my giblet d6s.
Actually.
10.
Actually, yes. So 10 total, and then
6.
You said 6?
Yeah.
Okay. And then you take. Oh, that's only 7. All right. So Braden, you're going to take 10 plus 6. 16 plus 7 is 22. Yes. So you take 16 slashing damage as he rakes his great sword up across your abdomen, finding a crevice in your armor that seems to work. And then again, you feel that pulse of force energy released from the sword, doing more damage to your internal organs.
I got this, guys.
Those are his 3 attacks.
We have like a basic idea.
You can move like right here if you still want to be within cover your friends.
He is going to.
Like if you want a big bad thing, like have 4 or something like
Oh, good.
Just get it.
Don't have one.
You get one now.
But I'm sure the bear is like a normal bear, but you're called out bear.
Alright, he is
But my race.
he's going to do those 3 attacks, and then he's going to try and sprint 30 feet toward me. Yeah, so I think he's gonna basically end up jumping on top of the barricade is what it's gonna do.
Coward.
19 hit.
19 just barely does.
Cool.
Okay.
He's within 60 feet of this total, right?
Yes.
Yes, though you have lost line of sight.
Ah, god damn it.
Fiddlesticks.
Great Weapon Master. You're fighting. Alright. That'll be a total of 11 plus 15.
And that's on. You can use that on opportunity attacks too.
My Great Weapon Fighting. Yeah, it's just every attack.
Okay, cool.
That'll be 26 damage.
Ouch.
Rolled a little better on that one.
Okay. And that's a magical weapon. We said, yeah. Okay. Okay. Cool. That's his turn. Giblet, you're up.
Okay, so I'm
So
gonna
he did run out of line of sight in this moment.
have Birdie Boy and Serena stay here.
You what?
I'm gonna have Birdie Boy and Serena stay. Like, stay here.
I feel like right now there's a lot of bandits,
Yes.
but they're also, I feel like there's a lot of bandits, but they're also really easy to kill.
I'm downed.
Oh, I didn't even realize it was that. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
No, you're actually up here.
Don't you also reduce people's movement speed with the hit?
Oh, yeah, he's got minus 10 speed from
That's with
my hit.
He has
Okay.
40 usually.
Ah, okay.
Um,
Yeah, I brought him down to our level at least.
Now you just made him a regular Jim.
Why is he standing next to my skeleton?
He's standing on top of the
He's on the
barricade in front of your skeleton.
yeah.
He really hates that skeleton.
He just won't stay on
Put
the
it on both
barricade.
dice.
He won't put. I tried putting it on both
Okay, so what do we do?
dice.
Sorry.
I'm gonna do Toll the Dead. He needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
What level spell is that?
It's a cantrip.
Okay, he can only be affected by spells under 6th level if he wants to. So it dissipates.
Asshole.
Oh, I
Oh.
fucking hate these enemies.
I don't. I only have 40
So
now.
he has limited immunity. He can't be affected or detected by spells of 6th
Oh my
level or
gosh,
lower unless
dude,
he wishes.
my friend did a
that's how
one
come
shot
this game
of
still works,
level
because,
20 characters against a CR30
So, yeah.
Doom character.
Yeah.
I was an artificer, and he had this. My entire character was just
Oh.
nullified.
There's literally nothing I can do.
I can only do one spell, or I
You
can
can go
call
punch him.
up Thor.
Upcast.
It's a cantrip.
I don't even have
Upcast.
anything.
Upcast a cantrip.
Okay,
I only have one
Oh, you only have
double
one
spell slot.
and I don't
Brass
know.
knuckles.
It's 6th level, right?
I don't know if
I
count that as,
would use it
like,
on,
like damage spells.
Conjure
Would that
lightning
be
or whatever, the
damage
one that like summons a cloud, and you can every turn you can just do that.
I wasn't counting
I mean, I
spells.
can keep-
Upcasting it will up the
I
damage,
can keep
and it's
summoning
concentration,
new-
so it's
new
not a
skeletons
one-time
and
use.
What's the
I made sure
ability
I took
called?
that one.
Says
Yeah.
limited magic
So I'd
immunity,
upcast that to
more
8.
affected or detected by spells of
1d10
sixth
for
level
each
or
spell
levels
slot
he
above
wishes
third,
to.
so
4, 5, 6, 7.
So you can still use level 7 and
So that's
5d10 plus the
no, it's
3
8.
8d10.
Yeah, so 8d10. That's pretty good.
But I wasn't.
Plus, it'll keep going.
assuming that
You can use it every turn.
Yeah, cantrips would not work.
Yeah.
But I know that it didn't work.
I didn't think
I still
about.
get my turn.
Well, so it's 6th level. He technically could have chosen to not get affected by Force Gauge.
You're lucky.
No,
I didn't.
Force Gauge is level
I
7,
just
right?
can't read. I thought it
Oh, it
was
is 7.
actually,
Yeah,
yeah, it's
that's
seven.
7 level.
I was like, it's possible
Yeah.
I didn't read right at the
No,
time.
no.
Okay, so Giblet.
And I can only get level 5 spell slots of Font of Magic.
Does
And
that
I'm
still
out
count as
of
my
high level
action?
spell slots.
Because I cast
So you're
it
out too? You're tapped?
I'm useless!
I mean, we didn't know.
Start
So yeah.
over.
Yeah.
This is down to
Can I
you.
get some-
This is down to you, me, and Giblet.
Oh,
You're like, what? He kind of, so he senses the magic and
Because
you
I'm
watch as it kind
far
of
away. I can't
He's
even
got
do
that like
anything on my
Pokemon
next turn. I wish I could bonus
spritz
that,
effect, but then he kind of
The
looks
only
and
thing I
goes.
have is a stick.
It's like when you when you're battling Pokemon and it does, and it's like it was really effective, but you look and like the bar doesn't move
Start whacking.
because it's like 30 levels different.
Just start whacking.
This is why I play Pokemon Showdown. There is no level difference.
Right?
Brass knuckles.
Take telekinesis because I was like, I don't need telekinesis. I can even like drop something on
My
my
height
head.
is as well.
Okay.
I regret going overkill in the last
I
fight.
guess you can. You guys still have your Skelly boys.
What weapons do you have?
Yeah, that's good. Right?
Okay.
And
And
I have a crossbow. I like crossbow.
Yeah, but there's
You're probably the only
65
good
of them.
character on the team, aren't you? Are you good or neutral?
I would say Donovan was neutral, but after Enlightenment became good aligned.
After enlightenment.
after enlightenment,
Okay.
it's a
But he
trainer.
doesn't have any piercing weapons that are magical, so
Kitchen.
I can't.
You have to catch it.
Is that Giblet's turn?
I can't do anything.
I mean, Giblet might be able to do something. You can always dash. No, that use your action.
Yeah, I use my action. So as a bonus action, I can hide or disengage.
Okay.
So I
Alright,
just hit.
so then that takes us to Oz and the Skella Boys.
Well, I'm making a call.
Everyone roll a d20 for me.
D20. So are you having them all shoot?
6.
Yeah.
Are you having any of them move to where they can gain line of sight?
Oh, I guess, yeah.
Okay, so pull the
17.
2 on the outsides in.
Shift on, yeah.
Yeah. Alright. It needs an 18 to hit.
17 on the dice. So.
It
Skeletons
is
are.
it's a +4, I think. Yeah, +4 to hit.
I miss.
I missed too.
Alright, so.
Oh, and actually, one of them needs to make a melee attack probably because it's right next to him.
Sure.
I'll be melee boy.
Okay, you're melee. Okay, so you miss, I miss. What did you roll?
So
Garen.
Garen's the only one who made it.
Okay.
So you can roll one set of damage. Is it a D6 plus?
It's a d6 non-magical piercing. It's 3 damage.
Wait, I want it, can I want
This is rounded
You
up.
said 3 damage, takes 1 because he has damage resistance against non-magical.
Is it rounded up?
bear and the beta.
It's rounded
Someone-
down.
Always round down.
Oh, I always round up.
The other got to
But
everything.
he'll take 1.
I always round in whichever way screws over the
Make a call.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do it if it gets bad.
Fucked. Alright.
Because like,
Can I have the charger back now before my computer?
oh
Good
yeah,
enough?
yeah, I'm like 50, 60% or something like that.
That's my turn.
So I didn't realize that was your computer charger.
Oh no, you're all good. I knew I had full charge. It was on. It was plugged in most of the day.
Okay.
Um,
Wait, go back to that.
Okay, so Oz, that was the skeletons. What's Oz doing?
Standing.
Okay.
Maybe he'll choose to let you attack him.
I could try. I think I'm gonna save it though for me to be able to escape if need be. Because I have a fire. Because I could use like fire
Yeah,
step
so
if I
I would
need
try to
to.
use
So
your
I
eighth
think
level spell for call lightning.
hold my
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm just saying.
And
I'm probably
would
gonna
you
make
say
a call.
anything, or would
Yeah.
you try and
Especially if
It
the
takes starts.
spellcasters can't.
All right.
flip them on? Just check.
You just flip them off.
One of the
It's legitimately like frozen in fear now as the cantrip bounces off.
I don't think it's fear so much as oh.
I probably shouldn't have said exactly the level because you guys would have thrown a variety of things.
I'm pretty sure if I conjure an elemental, I don't
I only
actually
have
obeys
up to
what I want it to do.
I have 3, and then it skips 4, 5, 6.
I mean, surely it can't be
and 7.
Yeah.
situation I'm already in,
Because
right?
I-
Worst case
I
scenario,
ran out of
also
spell
fight a
slots,
elemental.
so-
I'm out of spell stats too. Let's go.
I have 1 8th level.
At least you have the 8th level
Wait,
one.
hold on. I might.
You can upcast a lower level spell to hit him.
I
Yeah.
know, we're thinking call lightning.
I am getting creative. I'm gonna drop
That's
stuff
what,
on
that's what I'm doing.
telekinesis.
Concentration spell.
When environmental damage from spells affect him, like if I telekinesis drop the house on him.
That work.
I would think so.
I would.
Because the spell's not affecting him.
I could have dropped something on him.
I don't think I could drop a house with telekinesis, but you get the idea.
I think so because your spell's affecting an item, and then the item is affecting
And it would
him.
be concentration. I could drop concentration on. Because it's Dance Macabre is. Is it?
Is it?
I don't think so.
Let me.
No, it's not. It's not.
I don't think it would be.
Dare you even think it?
It is concentration.
It is?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, because like summon shit.
It's fine. I mean, it's fine.
That's
One
true.
more. I don't know.
It ain't that bad.
I could drop concentration on that and conjure an elemental instead.
I'm trying to drop greater invisibility.
I think this would be better.
Just don't
because-
do a fire elemental.
It rises from whatever element you are targeting, so it would probably be earth since I'd probably be targeting the ground.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Do you
Yeah.
control it?
Yeah, it's friendly to you and are you winning? I think. Wait, hold on. Yeah, it's friendly to you and your companions for the duration.
Yeah, that might be a little more helpful.
So I could, yeah. Now that my skeletons have had a chance to attack and failed, let me
Oh god. Oh god, no.
let me see.
No, 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 no.
Die.
No.
Yes.
I mean, I guess I could wait for those skeletons to die, but I don't think he's going to be focusing the skeletons for attack.
Right.
Okay, so I can summon one that's CR 5 or lower. So I could summon. Let's see.
That's what you get for stealing my girl and having a kid.
What?
Cat Bane.
Oh.
Get it? Because his friend stole his girl and had a kid.
Be back
even though
with his
technically he
baby
wasn't a
and
kid.
stuff.
Yeah, I got you.
Do an earth elemental.
This bear faced
You ever try to randomize something and decide you don't like the result and choose something else?
Yep.
Yep.
Randomizing helps you decide. It's like looking in places before you move. It's like you're really figuring out what doesn't work. I wouldn't know time to say
So
that.
yeah, so I had prepared a totally different turn, so I was prepared for my turn, but now I have to.
Same. That's what happened to me.
What is the D&D fantasy style of Jeopardy? He's gonna get a club try, but like, no, it's just like,
Ding, 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 ding.
Okay, do I want one that has really high HP but slightly worse attack, or one with slightly better attack?
Better attack.
As long as you put whatever it is within 5 feet of him, so I can get my sneak attack. I'm sure you'll be there by the time our turn runs.
Yeah.
He might move again. Oh, you have one before him.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
sorry.
go before.
He goes in between you and me.
Okay, I think. Let me double check and make sure that I can summon this. Oh my god, why did I click fucking everything?
Well, if I summon something, will you guys be able to stay out of 5 feet of the summon?
It depends.
Probably.
Be right next to him.
Put it on the opposite side of him, and yes.
I'm gonna do some chat.
Okay.
Actually, I think
I'm going to have to get close to him.
I think he's got fantastic wisdom, so I'm gonna not go with the save-based thing. I feel like in high-level D&D, monsters either have a monstrous save bonus or no save bonus at all. Have you noticed that?
Yes.
Like, I'm looking at stat blocks for high-level play because I'm running high-level D&D campaigns,
Oh.
and they've either got like +2 to a
I'll
saving
go
throw or
ahead
+1 to 2. Like, there's very little middle ground.
I'll go ahead and stop concentrating on Danse Macabre, so all the skeletons will just fall to the
We just make
ground.
them fall over because I
Yeah.
like the aesthetic of them.
Well, and I
not-
might potentially resummon them later.
Yeah. So just have them all knocked over. Like, you all hear the clattering of bone as Oz drops concentration on
Okay.
Just like civilians, right?
their dead.
Yep.
Okay.
They were until their
No, the
skeletons
skeletons.
emerged
Okay.
from their bodies.
And then I'm going to summon a Dust Hulk.
A dust hole.
Yep.
Ooh.
Type of earth elemental.
Interesting.
So
Oh,
it
it's
has,
Conjure Elemental, not Summon Elemental.
yeah, so I can do any one
You said it's a
CR5.
type of earth elemental?
Yeah, that is pretty cool.
Yep.
Is it
Large.
Yeah. And it's typically chaotic neutral. I should have checked. I don't think there's any like good elemental.
I think every elemental is neutral.
No, some of them are evil.
Really?
Yeah. And
Water
then
weirds
it
can be
gets
good or
its,
evil depending on.
it gets
Air
its,
elementals are evil.
and then it gets its own initiative, which is actually I think the same as mine. Yeah. So it gets its own initiative, but conveniently it rolled a 9.
Okay, good. That makes things easier.
But it does have a higher initiative than me, so it actually still goes before me.
I will let you decide what order the two of you go in because no one has any initiative close. There's almost like it's like Oz has lag compared to, and then Donovan is on like the 56K like late 90s mode.
That's cool.
Alrighty,
Cool.
and then let's see, I think can I pick where I conjure it? Or does it just conjure whole
Donovan just has decision paralysis.
It's 2,000.
Donovan just has decision paralysis.
We are almost done.
Oh, I can conjure it within 90 feet, so I'm just gonna
There's your
conjure
little
it.
mini right there.
I'm just gonna conjure it. Where do you guys want me to conjure it? I can conjure it within 90 feet, but it should probably be next to it.
Yeah, here, do it like right here.
I was gonna say you could drop it on him if you wanted to. You could have it take some fall damage and land on his.
I don't want to do that. It doesn't have a lot of health.
Okay, cool.
I'm just gonna have it land on top of the skeleton. Bye.
And see. Okay.
Kill them!
Okay.
He's dead. Good news. He's dead.
Okay, and then if I lose concentration, it doesn't disappear. It just becomes hostile towards us. So I can't lose concentration.
Gotcha. Unfortunately, you fell off as well.
Oh shit, I'm dead. I fell off.
Oz falls off at higher levels, I guess.
What did I miss there?
Nothing. I accidentally knocked. I knew I knocked something over. This wasn't sure what it was. It was me. Okay. But yeah, so.
Okay. So you didn't fall. Hey, we're good. All right.
No,
cool.
no, I didn't.
So Piers, does he get a turn or does it take its turn? As...
I do do.
That'd be your ruling.
Goes
Yeah.
conjure elemental.
Yeah, it's up to you.
You made it out of there.
Do we get same turn reinforcements as the Smoothtic difficulty fire emblem?
Conjure elemental does say casting time 1 minute. Is that
Oh.
relevant? Seems like that's relevant.
Yeah, you're right. I can't do it then.
Well, you can, it would just take
A minute, yeah.
And take 10 turns.
You could make an
That's a good
Arcana
point.
check with disadvantage for me.
Me would know this.
Let's see, 8, 15.
First of one talk.
Takes 30 seconds.
I'd give you 3 rounds.
I better be credited.
It'd probably do more in 3 rounds than the skeletons would do in 3 rounds.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna say I don't think I can do anything because all my spells are lower than 6th level because I cap at 5. Yeah, so I guess I'm gonna spend 3 rounds summoning an elemental. It'll eventually, so it's not there yet, but at some point. Alright,
Here,
so
stack those where you want it to show up, and every at each of your turns you can
Just,
guess I'll just
yeah,
lay
just
it there so that
or just put it in the middle, like by me or something.
That's true. It has pretty good room there. I'm just gonna summon it right next to you.
yeah, something.
Okay.
Like you're watching like these dust devils start to spin up and coalesce.
Don't worry, guys. I have a plan. Don't kill him until I.
All right. So with that, Donovan, you are now up.
Summon aberration. So I am going to like twist my hands together and start channeling a purple orb. Send it out and say, since Donovan doesn't like aberrations, but I'm using the Aberrant Mind Sorcerer, which gets them.
Okay.
I decided to flavor it as he is basically summoning one that he binds to his service. So he's like, I send you forth, and summons a slot.
All right.
Oh, what does a slot look like? I forget.
It's the frog monster.
Yeah, they're almost like a frog toad. You guys have fought those a bit.
Oh yeah.
I'm not using the same guy.
I got him first try.
Okay.
I'm so good.
And I have a 90 feet, so
You're casting it at 4th level?
6th level.
Okay, so 60 hit points on that?
Yes.
You want to place it?
And
Yeah.
AC of 17.
31?
Yes.
Like right by
3
him?
attacks.
Right by
You
him?
said you're going
Yes.
through a time?
Is this the one I can't be within 5 feet of?
No, we're all good.
Okay.
I was gonna do a star spawn, which
All right.
means that you
Well, have a
take
good week.
you gotta make a
Enjoy
wisdom
your
save, take
travails.
2d6
Travel.
psychic damage if you're within 5 feet of them. But like, you know, he's gonna pass that wisdom save. I feel like he's got high wisdom. He's a boss monster.
Yeah.
I hope he
Okay.
doesn't.
I hope he doesn't too, but
What
like,
happened?
we're wondering what his wisdom score or saving throw bonus is.
On what?
Well, we don't get to know.
Oh, his wisdom. That's right. Yeah.
We don't get to know that. But I was curious.
Thank you. Yeah,
Did you
stop trying
almost
to get
tell us?
information out
I
of me.
wasn't
Not on
trying.
purpose. I've just been a little easier to manipulate later. Alright, so, what are you doing? You're just conjuring it?
And then he's gonna act directly after me.
Okay, that's one action. Your aberrant spirit manifests in an unoccupied space you can see within range, which is 90 feet. So, where are you dropping it in? And did you put is that the little gray guy?
Yeah.
Okay, so what are you going to do with him?
I'm going to do claw attack. What's my attack roll bonus? Plus 10. It says plus the spell's level, and plus your spell attack bonus.
Your spell attack modifier to hit.
18.
Hit is just right.
Oh, I thought it was 19.
Nope.
It's 18.
19 was almost, or like, 19 was close.
Yippee.
But
Just barely. And
It's under there.
It's right there.
down.
taking it towards you.
His dice fell down the hole.
No, I did.
I just chose not to laugh. 18 is slashing.
And it
And it
burns,
is magical
burns,
because
burns.
Is it magical?
I don't know.
Summon.
Fine.
It's a magical.
I don't.
It's up to you.
Does a magically summoned aberration count as a magical attack with its claws?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Because you're just conjuring it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna lean in that direction too.
All right.
Because it's a corporeal.
What does it say? Does it say slashing damage?
Yes. Yeah, it's a corporeal form. It says so. And it has.
And it's not a
resistance,
magical creature, is
So half damage on it. So what was the total again?
So 18 to 9 damage.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't say it's magical anywhere.
Yeah, half from non-magical attacks.
Second attack
That's resistance.
hits 9 plus 10, 19. That's
Can I
not
do
good.
negative damage if I swing at him with my stick?
Heal him back up.
Yeah.
Do that to me.
I think you'll just take the damage. Actually, I don't think I could hit your. What's your AC?
2 plus 9.
19.
11 damage.
only
So that's
19.
5 more.
It's plate plus a ring or cloak of protection.
Actually, aren't you rounding up?
No shield?
No.
Oh, use a
Oh,
great
we
sword.
round down.
I'd have
Okay.
to roll. I'd have to
I heard
roll
other
that
people saying
20
other
to
things,
hit
so I
you.
got
And I said they were wrong.
'Cause I have a
Okay.
negative
Max was
93.
wrong.
What was that wrong?
5% chance.
23.
23.
I've got a Captain America character who can get an AC
I had
of
9 and
25.
5 and what?
23 for the last hit.
And I can do that
It gets
round
to
1 of
attack 3
combat
times.
while still maintaining
it's
my
equal to half the
action
spell level.
to attack.
So I
said
up cast as
23
high as
total.
possible.
Does he use his shield to attack?
Oh,
Does he use his shield to attack?
Alright,
gonna say,
that'll
can you
be
burn the
12
shield?
damage, so another 6.
Alright, I'm
Okay.
sold.
And it can
And he
ricochet.
cannot regain hit points until the start of my aberrations next turn.
It's a really cool class. Like it's based off of it's loosely based off of Paladin, but it's like its
The
own thing,
claws.
and it's really cool.
If you read the clause slot only. Target as a creature can't regain hit points. I hope that does something. Actually, I hope it doesn't, because that's scary. If he has regeneration or something.
Well, I mean, healing potions and stuff might be a thing. But yeah, I think we're all good. Okay, cool. So it takes 20.
It's
Yes.
the second level,
Okay.
but it counts as a melee attack.
Mm-hmm.
And that was your whole turn.
And
Yes.
it's better than my
And
hammer.
you didn't want to move or anything.
I will move back 5 squares.
And then I'll do that in my next round.
Yeah, but this is still a second level spell,
Okay, so then that brings us.
so it won't be.
Actually, at the end of
I know,
your
but-
turn, Mordekash is going to use one of his legendary actions.
But the melee attack is
cast-
from the spirit. Like,
No, to do.
You literally-
You make a
sword
melee attack roll.
He gets to make one weapon
no, baby,
attack
you
with
literally
cast.
conjure
So he's
like
gonna
a
do a
force
great
weapon
attack against your
that is
sword.
away from your
Alright,
person.
I know, but it
17
says
AC.
melee attack. You make a
probably gonna hit.
melee,
I know, but it's from a second level spell, so it won't have any effect.
but it's a melee attack.
It won't.
It's a
That's 11
melee
damage.
attack.
You can go to Greg for it,
It's a
but
melee attack.
That's so unfortunate.
It says melee.
go to Greg.
It says melee.
Go to Greg.
15 total damage to your slot.
It says melee.
Go to Greg.
Yes.
Yeah, but
It
did
says
she give
melee
magic
attack.
resistance to everything?
I know, because 5e is flawed, and they fixed it by saying
Just say, give her to me. I'll-
melee spell attack
Magic
in 5.5.
They're just gonna stand there.
But it's a magical attack
Standing there menacing.
from a
It's
magic.
a melee
It's
attack.
from, it's from a
It's a
second
melee
level
attack
spell.
from a magical
Oh, I'm
weapon.
casting a
From
spell.
a
That's
second
basically saying
So
that a magic
then,
weapon doesn't
we go
do
to
anything
the
for
top
its
of top of the round is Mike Ailes' turn.
Go to Greg for it.
No, it's a melee attack.
I was gonna do
Spiritual
it at the
weapon.
beginning of your turn.
Yeah.
If it makes it easier,
It's
yeah,
a
we can do
melee
that.
attack.
Take
It's a
one.
melee
Well, I was
attack.
thinking, like, was
Spell.
that the
But
was me
okay,
casting
it's
it, starting casting
your
it on my
thing was a
last
spell,
turn.
but you still did like damage as a melee thing.
He conjured a creature,
I conjure a
Because
weapon.
otherwise, somebody might not.
a weapon of force from its second level spell.
We could take us till 8:30 just to get to that round. The way things are going.
That might happen
I'm kidding.
anyway.
All right,
Michael, what do we
I
do?
like the octopus.
Okay, I'm
move
just doing
forward.
things
I will
Chasing him down.
use Fighting Spirit, give myself 5 temporary hit points as well as advantage on all attacks.
Nice.
Can I have my D20, please?
Is it a melee attack?
Yes.
You lying to me?
Yes.
You can have mine.
Thanks.
I'm nice.
Why are you stealing all this dice?
Because I'm telling her a rule is a rule for a reason.
Being a bad boyfriend.
Bad boyfriend.
Hey! Nat 20.
That sounds like a really bad boyfriend.
Thank you, Garen. We're doing rules as written for damage, right?
2 dice and twice as much dice.
Yeah, double your
How much
dice.
dice do you need?
I got everything I need in my hand.
You need next dice?
No, I'm just gonna re-roll these.
For what it's worth, I finally watched the next season of Vox Machina.
Yeah?
I
Haven't watched any of it.
haven't seen. I only saw the first season.
Same.
I haven't seen
9.
any of it.
It's good.
I've enjoyed the second season so far. Of course, somehow it took me just till this morning when I was watching to realize that Vox Machina literally means voice machine translated, and I feel dumb.
Yeah.
Really? I didn't get that
I
either.
was the same way.
Like 5 years
I
later,
was
I
gonna say,
realized.
you're like good English teacher.
I should have. Yeah, I just it was seeing it in the scrolling of the title that I'm like, I've been saying it forever and I just didn't. Anyways.
See, I don't think.
I'm not even an English teacher. Or a huge, like, Critical Role fan.
Yeah.
Thanks. I already felt down here.
But no. Way to rub salt in the wound, man.
Yeah,
That's
no,
what I'm good at.
You're not.
Okay.
I
It's the one thing I'm
like,
good at.
how?
People
I
are
really don't
already
understand.
down.
I don't think it didn't click for me because
Can't
that's like
get
their
on there.
in-universe name. It has nothing to do with like the in-universe
Yeah,
part.
I didn't cross.
That's
the
why
boundary.
I don't think it clicked. I was just like, oh, it's just a
I should
fancy
have
name.
summoned an Earth Elemental so I rub salt in the wounds.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I am still summoning an Earth Elemental.
So-
Can I borrow your D8?
Of course.
You know, I can only kick people
Take
while they're
your
down. I
D8
can't
as
hit
well.
them when they're moving. It's too hard.
So that is 34
No one's gonna kick you
from my
over.
weapon
Yeah.
and hex.
While you're walking.
34.
No.
But I'm second level smiting on the crit, so I gotta roll 6d8 real quick for radiant damage.
My giant spells.
What? I've tried.
Giant spells, there are features. I'm just gonna throw that.
Smites
Usually
are
you
spells.
can
They're
use
not
them while
spells.
they're
Not
moving.
features.
I know, but they
Very
changed
high
it
will
and it
be able
sucks.
They did change it. It does suck. I'm with you on that.
That's 9.
Although paladins don't need a buff, so I'm kind of
He
torn.
does get advantage on saving throws against all other spells and magical effects. But I don't know
No
if
saving
that's-
throw.
Yeah.
Oh, I rolled so bad for the
It
smite.
would be considered a magical effect. I believe.
That is only 13 radiant from the smite.
So total of
47.
that's still a lot.
Not as much as it could be.
Well,
I did one damage.
thankful for what you get. No, I don't know.
Oh, but that's only my first attack,
I know.
so
Could you hurry up? No. What does it look like? Tell us the how of this.
tell us what it look like.
Make it
Okay,
useful.
so he stabbed me in the thigh, and then stabbed me like twice, or slashed me, I guess. Well, he did stab me in the thigh, according to your
He
thing.
kind of slashed both.
Yeah.
Way up,
But anyway, he hurt me a little bit, so I'm like, you motherfucker. So I'm just gonna like, how do I want to do this? I don't know. I'm just gonna go low and swing up that way.
Okay.
So I like hit him like in the armpit or something, like going for the arm. And then I see that I really hit a good spot there. So I'll channel my divine energy when my sword, like as my sword's hitting contact, and just, as well as slasher feet. So glad I took this.
Yeah.
When you score a critical hit that deals slashing damage to a creature, once again reduced by 10 speed, you grievously wound it. Until the start of my next turn, the target has disadvantage on all attack rolls.
Okay.
And now for my second attack. Alright, it's gonna hit, probably. I mean, it's like 23.
23 is gonna hit.
Yeah.
It's 18. 18's to hit.
Yes. It's 15.
Just a plain old disadvantage.
That'll be another 30 damage. And then I'm gonna action surge here.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yes.
Is he supposed to be knocked down?
No.
Okay, I was gonna say, I didn't know if he was prone or not.
No,
Supposed
he's
to
That
be
will
up.
hit.
He's knocked down.
Drop down from the barrier there.
This might be better.
That'll be 23 damage. And then 20,
It was one of my
23, and then before that was
30.
So just there on 1986 to 92.
And then another 30.
So I just skip ahead. Yeah.
Thank
I
you.
just thought, you lost
I skip around all the time. I'm just like, oh, I know this
So
now.
just to make
Yeah.
sure I'm tracking, you
There's a lot of
did
Doctor Strange.
140
Yeah, no, you're saying
damage that turn.
You were telling me.
I just want to make sure I'm tracking with this, right?
That sounds about right, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he had not that many hit
Think
points.
about picking it up.
So, you channel your divine, your radiant energies into, I think you said his armpit, and then you come back like invigorated ///. What is it? It's almost like on the third one. it looks like he's gonna drop, and he falls, and then you see him kind of have one of those, as if he was holding something that would, if he hit 0, bring him back, and then you hit him again.
Oh my god.
What brought him back?
There are a variety of spells.
Okay, he just can't heal, so.
Does that thing is if you're is that one of
I
those?
don't know.
Is it your turn or his turn? Did that
Until the start
that
of
was
my
yours?
next turn. Did I just stop your phase 2 from happening?
No. It's more like it didn't matter. He's getting hit again, so he's at 0. So there's a moment where it's like you feel like you see like he
You
gets
saw him twitch.
yeah, you saw him defibrillate, you know, like, but nothing happens because he can't heal. Which actually gives an interesting thing.
There's a couple of present ones.
With the magic on that delay or diffuse.
Let's say delay for fun.
I think, you know what, Garen, roll a D100 for me. If it's lower than 40, it delays.
It says it's a
0 to 4.
Yeah.
59!
Go to Greg.
It's a million
It's my opinion, it's my interpretation on the rules. Go to Greg, he's the DM, he makes the final
It
decisions.
literally says
He's
million
okay.
I understand.
Mordekash is lying on the ground. You watch as it seems like otherworldly energies are dissipating from the many cuts that slashes that you have delivered.
You know, I think I'm not. I'm not the biggest fan of better victim badges.
We're still in initiative. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Okay, is there any other flourish you'd like to add to this particular moment that I have failed to describe?
No, that's pretty much it. I basically just did the great sword equivalent of the anime, just. But with
All
a.
those rules were over 18, right? 18 or
I like him with the
Yeah, I think my lowest was 21.
Yeah.
I think that's what's
Cool.
Gotta love triple advantage.
Yeah.
Okay, so the good Duke.
I'm going to bonus action dash to get, what is that, like 60 feet over?
Something like that.
Squeeze him right between you. And I'm gonna stab him.
Okay.
Isn't he dead?
Is he dead?
He's
thought
he's
he
well,
second
you can
phase.
knock him on the ground. He is laying on the ground. He looks dead. He's got whatever life force energies, otherworldly energies.
You gotta double tap.
dissipating.
Yeah, I'm stabbing him.
Okay.
I thought you said he was going to a second phase.
No, that's what Garen said.
I'm stabbing him.
But that counts as a death
Does he
save,
look
right?
dead to me?
Or a fail, right?
Yeah, getting damaged is an automatic fail.
His color is faded.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's over, Mordekash. We have the high ground.
He's prone. He's prone.
He's proud.
That's a good one. I like that one. Wow.
I don't think you have to roll for the attack, do you? Do you have to roll for
No, I mean
you
not
can't-
20.
you can't, yeah.
It's a 19.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
I mean, if he's already down.
I love this character.
37 damage. As I stab him
Yeah.
multiple times. Probably.
Yeah.
I would spit on him if I could.
So he gets an automatic fill. How many attacks do you have?
I just have the one.
Just the one. So okay, cool.
What?
Alright, I'm gonna back up a
So
little
that
bit in
brings
case
us
he
to,
explodes.
It's his turn. He gets a death save. He's that kind of character. He succeeds on that one.
Make it a nat
Your
20.
turn.
Make it a nat 20.
It's only an 18.
What if he's dead?
That's just fast as fuck. I shouldn't have done anything.
I didn't think I was gonna do
I
it.
should just walk away.
There were a number. I mean, you guys also were calling people here and stuff. So we're initiative for a bit. For a
Yeah.
little bit.
Well, we should have just like chilled. We should just like found a nice corner to hang out.
I should have let him hit me a little bit more.
You should have got him in that.
So Gimlet. I can't see how. Okay.
I'll show you later.
What are you doing, Gimlet?
That's a good one. I haven't seen that one. That was a good one.
As my action,
I also have a ton of Enderon Saga
I'll
memes,
just
but
do
no one's
call
gonna get
lightning.
those.
Yeah, I got nothing for that.
but I'll do an 8 level
I'm
spell.
an expert having
Okay, you're gonna do an 8th level call lightning?
Get through one.
Yeah.
And that's the one that is that the one that creates the storm and you're striking, and it requires concentration.
Yes.
Okay. If you call lightning because you just want to be sure
If
that you're sure.
if it was a bonus action, it'd be so much better, but then it'd be overpowered.
Autofail.
You know,
So that's
everyone would
8d10.
play Eldritch Knight Fighter.
Okay.
That would be horrible.
So it's going to be an auto death save. Is it just one strike, or is it multiple? Is it one powerful strike or multiple strikes?
Yeah. Like it's so useless. It's like it's only useless if you get like a turn of setup.
And how often do you get a turn of setup?
Not often.
Okay.
That's my problem with short rest.
So we'll say it's
never
80.
get the opportunity to short rest.
Actually, do you want it to?
Well,
does it
shoot, you
have
hardly ever
collateral
do more
damage?
than one combat in a day in D&D.
Or is it a target of your choosing?
So like
it's
short rests
5
are almost
feet.
useless. Like for
So
Warlock,
that's
so I never
okay.
play Warlock.
So
it's just like
Braden and the Slod don't need to take the damage. That's cool. So you call. There's a scorch. The body's looking pretty sad right now, and there is like a cratering in the cobblestone.
This won't happen until my next turn because it takes a bonus action to cast it. But okay, here's the thing. Spiritual weapon creates a spiritual weapon, but it does a melee attack. So would it still work on him?
I would count it as a magic weapon in that instance.
But what level are you summoning?
it's a second level
It's a second
spell.
level.
I would count that as a magical weapon.
But it does a melee attack. It says melee attack on it.
He's also dead.
Yeah.
He's like dead. He's like lying on the ground.
This is about the principle of this.
Okay. So I would say in that case you cast
It's made
the
of
spell,
magic.
but
It's
a
made
magic
of
weapon.
a second level spell.
It's a magical weapon.
I would treat it like a magical
That's
weapon.
what I'm thinking.
Oh yeah, but he has the magic thingy where it
That just means
spells.
it's not as strong as a magical weapon, but it's still a magical weapon.
I would count it as a magic weapon over a second level spell once it's
Yeah, because it specifies
just like I would count the
melee attack.
aberration as a
Yeah, but you have
corporeal
spells that do
attack
melee attacks.
once it was cast.
Like
But it's a weapon that you're creating.
which is made of a second level spell.
That does a melee attack.
Yeah, it's the second level spell
But
is
it
I
does a
think the key
melee
word
attack.
here.
It is, but it does a melee attack.
Well, yeah,
there's-
Firebolt does a does a ranged attack.
Okay. So?
It still doesn't get affected by it.
Yeah, shocking grasp is a melee attack.
We're gonna move forward though. So I would, like I said, I would count spiritual weapon
If
as
he's
a
dead,
magical
I'm
weapon.
not gonna do it. I was just
Do it.
asking.
Stab him.
That
I
means
can't
that it's
stab him till
Oz's
my next
turn. So do you use your action to keep casting? Or yeah. So,
I don't know. Better.
okay, so you can remove one of the others. It might
Listen,
be-
what if he has a second phase? When he has a second phase, it's gonna be so weird.
How long does the elemental last?
Unfortunately, an hour.
Oh, that's it.
Well, no. So the problem is, I can't just drop concentration because then it becomes hostile.
Conjure Elemental is one of the best spells of all time.
Ooh, that's fun. Okay, so Oz,
Interesting.
your action's that. What else? Are you going to stay up on your perch?
Hey, this could give us another combat.
Sure.
Yeah, another
Yeah,
combat.
that's really what I'm actually just summoning another thing for us to fight.
We could take a short rest in the hour.
This one we can cast
Of
spells.
the first shortest of D&D. We were literally talking about this.
Okay, and then Oz, make a perception check with disadvantage.
I made Galachad.
Because you're the only one that could.
Um,
Actually, no,
Anyone
just
between
kidding.
these two, 'cause no one
You
gets
can't
them.
see like normal people see. You have. I think this is different. Never mind. Go ahead.
with disadvantage.
It's no or just regular, or whatever I said a minute ago.
You said disadvantage.
Yes.
12.
Trying to scoop my chair
Oh, okay.
There's a lot.
into you.
Okay, so Donovan.
Yep, that
Yeah.
tracks.
Adorable.
I'm going to meditate and have my slot attack.
Okay, slot attacks.
He's prone, so I have advantage, right?
Yeah.
Alright, that is 24.
It gives him his final death saving fail.
Actually,
Attack again.
he's incapacitated, so I think it's an auto crit.
He's unconscious, so you auto crit.
He doesn't have. That's 3, so it doesn't.
I'm
matter.
attacking again.
So okay, describe what it looks like as your slog goes to town here.
The slod gets his claws and just slashes his throat, slashes his chest, and then gouges his eyes. No mercy.
Okay. When when the slog cuts into his face, there is a moment of much like you saw with the other two creatures. There's this this energy that gets released, a swirling black and red in this instance. as his skull basically gets, or his face bones basically get smashed into, that release. As you watch a lot of the blood and stuff go, also these arcane fizzles kind of, you feel or hear the release of spiritual pressure. I don't know how else to describe that.
Under pressure.
And it dissipates.
I bet 20 gold pieces in a three-course meal that he's going to come back sooner or later.
I will say that is the end of the second round. And I had you guys roll 3d4s for how many rounds. After the second round, a thing was supposed to happen. After the third round, the airship was going to get here. And after the fourth round, Speaker Namor's reinforcements were going to get there. At the end of the second round, we go into the third, and you all hear a series of loud galloping, thumping, crashing things coming through, and appearing at the, where would this be? Actually, Garen, roll a d4 for me. One's me, 2, 3, 4.
This is like at one level and Amber Outsider. No one knows what that means, but...
Is that a 2?
2.
Okay. Coming down the street where you are, that side. So, those aren't trolls, but they are, they look like fiery cat sphinxes.
More incineroars.
I'm calling these sphinx shasas. So, we don't have to explain how this works unless you guys get it later. So, timing's terrible, but these fiery furred sphinx shasas come galloping in from this other street, the other side of your barricade, at the end of the second round.
Did they crash through?
They don't get to the barricade yet. So you see them kind of entering the block, and they'll be kind of galloping and jumping. They're large creatures, like crushing off of the walls as they go around. Yeah. Okay. They're heading in that direction. So it's at this point that, so Oz would notice them now. They have a similar coloring, that blended lavender that you saw before with Mordecai. So, with that, we go to the top of the round. And these, let's roll initiative for
We might want to get Birdie Boy out of their trampling path.
No. He'll be fine. He can just
Well, he's in the force cage.
Unfortunately.
He's in a force cage?
He's like a little hamster ball.
He's in a hamster ball?
Yeah, Serena turned into the force
Serena,
cage.
Oh.
Yeah. She did a protective
Serena
force
is
cage.
the force
He's gonna get like knocked around then.
She's gonna have a. They're little balls.
He'll be fine.
Okay.
I'm
Well, they
He'll
rolled
just like
terribly on
dive through their
initiative,
legs.
but not as terribly as Donovan.
Yay!
Okay.
Man, these guys could probably cast spells against summon this thing for nothing.
Or else...
We can say.
That's okay.
Only time will tell.
Cool elemental.
Yeah, I mean,
Did the demon devil guy drop anything cool?
He had his
This isn't
sword,
solo leveling where they just drop loot.
and you're 30, you're 20 feet.
combat.
There's a couple. Wait, did
we
you run
didn't
up?
drop anything from
Did you run up and stab?
Yeah, I ran up and stabbed
Okay, so you can move your mini there.
Oh, I
that-
moved
Ooh,
back.
wait a
In case
second.
it exploded or something.
Valid. I should have had him explode, but I didn't.
I need money. Let me have something that he has. I can sell.
I want to see if his greatsword has got some like cool. If he's
Can
got
I
a cool
have it and sell
greatsword.
it?
No,
I need money.
I have a regular greatsword.
I
Give it to
can't
me.
cast Force Cage again.
I'll give you my old greatsword to sell.
I
So,
can't cast Force Cage again.
Michael.
I get more money. I'm broke.
actually, yeah, Michael, you've got the body. You watch as the
baking.
slide
You're already blind. You're
smashes
half
it,
of it
and you watch
down.
these
I already asked
black
if
and
I
red
could have
magical
money for
energies
gold.
finally
No.
completely dissipate, and you can
Oh, I don't
hear
have it
kind
now.
of
I need
this
to
crashing,
sell my
stomping
gems.
sound thundering
couldn't have
up
money.
the alley behind you guys.
Oh great!
You don't-
What
you can't-
I owe you
now?
money already.
Yeah.
Not enough.
Are you like
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Just first
I think it's about it, yeah.
6.
You can. Someone will give you a nice loan.
Okay.
With some,
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna pay it
Alright.
back.
Or you might, but your children might have to, or extended family. Next of kin.
There we are.
Are you Rumpelstiltskin getting this? What's
Next
going
of
on
kin.
here?
You could go after your parents.
Okay, so
Missing.
I can see them now.
Missed it. What? Yes.
Like a
You
wizard.
see large,
Gotta be probably higher level than
black,
us.
fiery black
actually
sphinx-like cats.
All right.
Large sized.
They don't
Let's do hex. I can transfer my hex now that I've defeated the one enemy without expending a spell slot. I'll do this guy.
Because he's a wizard
Shots
and
of
not
one.
stupid.
Yep.
Okay.
And then
Plays like a 20 in the
I will launch a volley of Eldritch Blasts.
I think I could get through it. I'm gonna outstealth alone.
kill you.
I'm gonna
Ouch.
spell magic on it. And then sneak through if that would work.
Move the little
You'd
hex
have
you
to be
took
aware of
to
the fact
like
that
wrap
it's
it around,
there.
put it on their deck or something.
Detect magic. And then dispel magic.
So,
16 hit.
no.
17.
You could probably detect it.
Then an 18 will hit. That is my 3 attacks.
Okay, 17 and 18, those hit.
Okay. D10. That'll be 9 force damage
Yeah.
and 8 force damage.
Oh, I should just go in
So
with
17 force damage and then 7 necrotic, if it matters.
On these guys.
They won't even know I
On
was
these,
there.
that damage distinction.
I'd leave a call sword.
Yeah, you would.
16.
16 total for the hexed one.
Also, I think Oz would be upset.
Wait, no.
I should have picked back there alone.
7. 23.
Okay.
I'll be back.
Awesome. So that is your turn.
Yes.
The Eldritch Blast, pew, pew, pew.
Yep.
Duke.
Yes.
So you watch as Mike L runs up behind you and fires a series of Eldritch Blasts over your shoulder,
Just right on the.
striking the Sphinx Shasta on the left.
I am going to. I'll just Eldritch Blast as well. I'll Eldritch Blast the Hex one.
Okay.
I couldn't name that one. Oh, it's a special.
Ooh, that's not good. Does a 14 hit?
17. 17's the cutoff.
Okay, 24. That one does not hit. I get 1 Eldritch Blast off. 7 damage. Of course.
Okay.
Then I'm going to go over here and bonus action hide.
Okay.
24.
Yeah, that works.
Okay, that's my turn. Crouch down. Hoping not to get trampled.
So then that takes us to Giblet.
Or are you gonna, can you exit out?
Oh, you had Call Lightning up. That's right.
Yeah, that's right.
So you're concentrating on it.
Yeah.
This is 20.
That's a 20-foot radius.
So you have a cylinder 10 feet
I have
tall.
a 60-foot radius.
You're good. 60-foot radius is 120
It's like the whole
squares
area.
wide.
Yeah, that's like. What are we doing?
Call lightning.
Call Lightning is up.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna do call lightning on the.
The one they've been blasting or the other one?
I'll do the other one.
Okay. So it's a dex save, right?
Yes.
Okay.
DC's 18.
That's probably not good. Nope, that is a 12.
Okay, so that is 8 d10. 10, 12, 21, 29, 36, 39, 40, 43. Lightning.
Wait, this wasn't call lightning. This was
Yeah.
call lightning.
Yeah, it's called lightning.
Okay.
But
But
8th
it's
level.
upcasted to 8th level. So it does.
That's what it was.
Yeah, so it does 8d10.
Like there was some kind of.
Yeah, it does 8d10 instead of 3. So that's 43 damage of lightning.
That is insane.
And then I'm gonna go grab Birdie Boy.
Okay.
And then go in this corner.
This is so weird.
Try not to get trampled.
You said 43 or 47.
43.
Okay. Ow. Okay. Cool. And that is so that takes us to Oz. So I think your elemental appears now.
I guess, yeah.
You want to like stall?
It looks like It looks like Michael has fallen into the pile of stones.
Yeah.
I need to see how much movement it has. It might not even be able to do anything this turn.
Well, I'm wondering if if it takes that long, do you get to decide at the point that it finally comes in where it goes? Like you've been kind of gathering it in
I
the spot,
assume so, yeah.
but you could bounce it within the range required.
Yeah, because it only has 30. It only flies, but it only has 30 feet. So, yeah, I'm gonna summon it.
Summon it right next to you.
Yeah, why not? I can summon it within 90 feet. And then. Does it get a turn when it's summoned, or?
I think so.
Okay. In that case, I'm gonna take its turn. Well, that's a nat 1. That is a 24. And
Okay.
I'll have it make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Guess I'll roll.
The one on the left or the one on the right?
Oh, which one's been hit?
Both of them have been hit.
I think it's taken the most damage.
I'll hit the one that hasn't been hit then.
Okay.
So it needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. 22.
Okay. So it's gonna take 5 bludgeoning, and then it's gonna take another 13 bludgeoning.
Are those considered non-magical attacks?
I'm not sure.
Because it's an earth elemental?
Yeah. So, I mean, it's using its body, so I would say those are non-magical.
Okay, it is immune to that particular type of thing.
Okay. Well, then it wouldn't matter if it's magical or not, if it's immune cantrip.
Well, it's immune to non-magical versions of that type of bludgeoning.
Okay.
Yeah, so,
Yeah, I was gonna say the one might be magical. No, probably not, because it's like a. Nah, I'd say that probably none of it is magical because it's just using its like body for yeah.
Okay. So it kind of bats it around because they're good solid hits, right? But doesn't do damage. Kind of, but
Okay,
is
and
now
then-
a physical barricade of sorts.
I hate this game. I'm gonna, I guess, Eldritch Blast on my turn. That is a 19, a 19, and a 24.
All 3 of those hit.
Yeah.
Going for the hexed one or the other one? Still.
I'll go for. I think I can hit either, but I guess I'll go for that next one this time.
I have a story for you guys after this.
That
I don't want to
is.
distract from the game, but there's something I need to share. It's about
24. 32.
32
Yeah.
damage from. Okay.
Yeah.
And on the hexed one.
Sure, yeah.
Ow. Okay. Cool. And is that 3 beams or 4 beams?
3. So I think we get 4 beams.
17th level.
Yeah, so pretty soon.
Okay.
What are we now? 15?
Yeah, we're 15, so.
I'm 16.
Mm-hmm.
I got
Yeah, so we got a next level then.
Warhammer level up.
Yeah. I still haven't gotten a wondrous item.
I
'cause
told you
haven't
you got to
picked
choose.
one, yeah.
At first it was my fault, and then
Yeah.
now
It's your fault.
Oh, well, you were so non-specific with what
I
I got
know.
that it makes it hard to pick.
I can go find you. I'll go find you 2 to choose from. How about that?
Ooh, okay.
That way you don't have
Illusion
to
of
have
choice.
decision fatigue. Yeah, contractor style. There are 30 options, but I'm only going to show the homeowner 2. do you want the beige or the brown? Anyways.
Yeah, I don't even remember what rarity you said I could have.
Arizona HOA is my beloved.
Oh my god.
I'll go back to
I think it
Don't even
first
get me
used a
started
common,
on
I was
that.
like, that's so fucking
Dude, one of my
unrealistic. It's a
YouTubers
level of
lives
it
in
I could
Florida,
rock
and he's just
that
like,
I
oh yeah,
can't
my
do.
HOA is
Yes,
super cool.
yes,
They
yes.
come out, they
I
like
don't know. What
they do
rarity?
landscaping on my
Watch the
house
tape.
because I don't have the time to do that. I'm
I
like,
think it was not uncommon. I think it was rare.
Okay,
The one above.
so that one's actually pretty decent. That's some good
your HOA actually
All right.
does shit?
I'm gonna get,
So-
I'm gonna get deck of many things so I can finally.
Does something other than
I'll
find
just
me
soul
and do
trap someone so I
nothing?
can roll up a new character.
Wait, roll up a new character. What?
Could just throw us off the ship.
I know I should do that.
Do you want a new character? I went back and listened to the tape, and there was this subtle like I was tired of playing this character anyways, and I didn't know if that was serious or not.
No,
Like-
no, I like
like-
Oz.
Okay.
I kind of want to go back to fighter, but I'm not sure.
No, Oz just sucks because I have bad luck. Like,
You could have your 4th character.
So yeah.
what's your next character gonna be?
Vector fighter.
Fighter. Human fighter. Again.
I think if I made it.
I have a
I'd
character
probably
that
go-
I wanted to play in a different campaign and I was super hyped for, but that campaign hasn't done anything in like 2 or 3 months. So I want to play him again.
Okay. So
I was gonna say I designed a half-orc swashbuckler rogue that
sounds
uses a whip.
I wish whips in D&D were good because I just wanted
They're
to
so
be like
bad.
Trevor Belmont.
Yeah, no.
Trevor Belmont would be
Uh,
so
If you combine them with like stuff like swashbuckler, because they're technically melee weapons,
Yeah.
and like some other like fighter stuff, that's
Isn't
actually
Swashbuckler, so you have to be within 5 feet of the target for the sneak attack thing to work?
Yeah, but the whip has a range of 5 feet. You can be within that.
Yeah, you can
Or a
stand
range.
in.
okay.
You
10,
can
I
stand
meant,
in 5
yeah.
feet though.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, you don't have.
Yeah,
to
it's
be
a
like-
range of 10 feet or something.
Yeah.
okay.
I don't see the same.
So with
Yeah,
that,
so you can just stand in 5 feet and still use a whip. At that point, it's just a.
At
Might
that
as well
point,
be
you
doing
just
something
short sword.
else, but
do we have to watch you stand there with the whip, or can we say nay? We don't want to watch.
No. That was bad.
Oh,
that was horrible.
that's
horrible.
I didn't
Never
get
make
it.
jokes
I was
again.
like, what is he?
Never make a joke
I was just
again.
gonna be like, okay, Greg, that was.
Greg, you've had some
I
good
felt-
ones, but that
was
one.
not. I felt bad using that one, but hey. So the Sphinx shots.
No, I realized that. I just hated it.
It was terrible. It was so bad. Okay, so the Sphinx shots is here. One is going to create a vertical column of divine fire that roars down in a 10-foot radius, a 40-foot high cylinder centered on a point within range. So where has been the challenge here? How close? Oh, you jumped back to hide, right?
yes, I'm hidden.
Okay, so this is
Unless
just
they do
gonna.
that
I think
20
this one is
something.
going to. And Giblet, are you hidden? Did you hide or did you? Okay,
I'm just
so
tucked
you're
away.
visible and they know you struck with lightning, so it's gonna be at you. So in similar vein to your call lightning, a flame strike, column of divine fire roars down on your head from the heavens, and so. Make a dexterity saving throw, and make a concentration check for Serenus. Roll just raw d20 for me. after your saving.
Concentration for what?
Exactly.
No, for what? Like
Protecting the barrier.
concentration.
I know, that's what I was thinking.
She is the force cage.
My saving throw was 10.
Oh, she is the force
Saving
cage.
throw was 10.
Ouch.
Yeah. Serena got a 13.
Serena got a 13. Okay, so she's maintaining concentration, but that burned. I do need so so you got to roll those. So Braden, Garen, Max, and Jackie, will you each roll 2d4s for me?
2d4s?
2d4s. There's 46 fire damage and 46 radiant damage.
Yeah, so that's the 6s.
Oh, I can't read. 46s. That's what I meant to say. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So
I just
More
I
damage.
read it and said it differently. So 2 d6s, but keep them separate. And I'll take one at a time. First round of d6s is a 5, 6, 11, 16. Okay, so Giblet takes 16 fire damage, and second set 6. 1 again. 7, okay. 12 and 16 again. So you take 16 radiant damage unless you have some sort of
I
resistance.
don't think I have any resistance
Okay,
to
so
radiant.
that's 32 damage. Half fire, half radiant.
Get rid of one and make this one extra shiny.
As that one calls a flame strike down.
Just better having
Hold on.
I mean, it'll still be like having 2 of them, except it's combined.
See, the one
They're
where
not
my Charizard deck, I have 2 of them. I guess I have this one.
Yeah.
Okay, I wasn't sure if I was.
I just had to read because it was adjacent, so if it was
Okay.
close to me, I could do damage back.
You skip from
Okay, and then the other one.
duo.
The other one is going to emit a large roar, a magical roar.
Way too long.
What's the distance
I
here?
don't know. It's in the opposite.
Each creature within 500 feet
I
of the
don't like these
Sphinx
guys.
who's
Damn.
able to hear the roar must make
Something
a
sinister.
saving throw against being frightened. Is there anyone who's immune to being frightened?
My elemental.
I have advantage against it because of that wooden ring that you gave me
Nice.
a while ago that I've been like.
So,
what?
everyone else, make a. What did it say?
Is
A
this
wisdom saving throw DC 18.
How close
this
are you to
spell?
me, Brayden?
This is a
How
magical
far
roar.
does your aura go? Is it only 10
Magical
Sounds magical
effect,
to me.
but it's
Yeah,
not
so you're
spell.
just out.
Ah.
'Cause it
Sounds like
doesn't
magic
count-
resistance.
It doesn't count as spell casting.
Yeah, but it's a magical.
What is the ability that you have?
magical resistance?
Okay. And what is that? Is it against spells or all magical effects?
It's so big.
It's honestly probably meant to just be for spells.
They did. They
Is
they
this
changed it to
connected
spells.
Okay, then
What's it connected to?
it's connected to Pseudo Dragon, but he just said that in 2024 they made it so it's only spells.
Actually, they did that in
Oh, Pseudo Dragon Familiar grants its
21, I think.
while within 10 feet.
yeah.
So I would say it's
Mordenkainen's
spells only.
Monsters of the Multiverse.
So I'll
What's the
accept
saving
that
throw?
I have
Wisdom.
to just roll flat. And I don't
Yeah, you're
think...
good.
Actually, let me double check and
Surprisingly,
make
I'm
sure
good
that...
too.
Let me just make sure I don't have built-in resistance to being frightened.
I have incentive. Share some resistance.
I don't have Aura of Courage yet.
I get the feeling that
I
it's
think this
intended
is
to
pretty
only be
strong.
Yeah, but I was looking for
This
a
is
saving throw
this goes
bonus.
beyond
Oh,
basic
okay.
magic
He just
resistance.
doesn't
I'm
say
like,
that's
I'm
what
pretty
they-
sure one of my
that's what he
auras
does.
grants
Clearly, they
immunity to
only
frighten.
intended for it to just be spells
But
and
I
they
still
just
got 2
were
levels of
non-specific
Paladin before I
in
get that.
2014.
Okay.
Because
So
they
we
probably
got
didn't think about people
wisdom
abusing
saving
it.
throws.
Let me
then.
double check and make sure I'm not.
DC 18.
Oh,
What do we got?
fail.
Oh, I succeed.
Okay.
Even with the advantage of Scarborough.
I will just
Garbage.
roll.
Okay.
Well, that's not one.
And then Max, did you have?
Oh, 19.
Okay, so you pass.
Yes, I'm good.
Why'd I bother rolling?
So you and Gimlet succeed. You 3
have my
fail.
19.
So on a fail, you are frightened for
Like
1
that,
minute.
that's
A frightened creature can repeat
How
the
far
saving
away
throw
is
at
it?
its turn.
500.
It's a 500-foot distance.
The only bad
They're
thing
basically splitting the abilities of an Androsphinx
Yeah.
together.
Okay.
Oh, it's that thing.
Yeah, so these are
Oh,
Sphinxosas. They're a
the
Androsphinx split into two and flavored
to get
for
the
more kids. Is what I did.
So
So
don't
there's a
forget
profile
the
picture.
rollers.
I've only pulled one of them.
You can
Maybe, what, 3, right?
try again at the end of your
I believe in you.
turn. So, okay,
Good
so
things with
here you
Pokemon
can
don't
have a
happen to
point
me.
for frightened for those three.
But I believe in you.
Put that on your mini if you wouldn't mind. All the coins today.
He's the one I picked from. And
Okay, so that
one of
means
my players.
frightened means you can't move toward the thing, that particular creature, and you have disadvantage if you go to attack it, if I'm remembering correctly.
Can you put one on me?
I'm not frightened.
Yeah, it's on
Oh,
me.
my bad.
Up top. Olivia, no!
Is Olivia frightened?
Yes.
Is Bellsprout frightened?
If you are, yes.
What's Bellsprout's wisdom?
Negative.
Doesn't matter. He's going to get a +5. Bellsprout's not frightened.
Okay. It's trying to encourage you.
Stupid to know to be
yeah.
afraid.
With that,
I need a stat block for this guy.
we're going to call that.
There's a stat block.
Yeah.
It's a Waken Shrub, right?
Waken Shrub. Okay.
Yeah, there's a stat block.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because you guys walk past on a Waken Shrub, and I'm just like, hey, look at this. And then in Mad Mage, and they're just like, I don't want to look at that.
So the Slot and
I think it's because it was in the
With the owl bears.
Yeah, and I didn't actually investigate it.
No, no one did.
No, they did. They just only peeked in there and then didn't tell us about it.
No, Body did, and she was like, oh, it's an awakened. I'm just like, you know, it's
Yeah.
awakened from me. And she was like, oh, okay, and then left. It was very sad.
Yeah, no, so we didn't look at
Look at our friend.
All right, I'm going to
I have
dismiss
wisdom
the
of 0.
slot. I'm dismissing the slot.
Or +0.
You want to have him run over?
No, I'm dismissing it. I'm getting rid of it. And then I'm going to use my level 5 spell slot.
Maybe I'll put another
And cast
Yeah,
the
put
new
it
summon
where-
aberration.
where Eva's looking.
Yeah.
Because the slot can only deal slashing
I feel
damage,
like
which is
you
pretty
learned something
useless.
after the last few sessions.
I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Because, what's it called?
Should have just given
Bludgeoning
me
was
the
useless, so I'm gonna guess bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing are all tied together.
Listen, you.
Since
get
it's an
to
ordinary
the other
weapons
side
have no
this
effect,
sword,
I'm going to use
You can get some armor for
free.
not
a
quite,
star spawn.
but
So you guys do not want to be within
No,
5
no,
square,
no,
it may not be a money price.
5 feet of this one.
It's not gonna.
If anyone's
roll
listening.
for it. I'm
That's
not
called a
getting it.
what?
Star spawn.
What's Eve's?
Okay, so you're casting Star
Just all
Spawn?
undead.
No, it's
All
a
undead.
summon aberration,
What about, like,
but this
bits
time
and
it's a star
bits?
spawn instead of a slot.
Where you want it?
Okay.
Oh wait, no, you're blue,
Negative.
aren't you?
I know, but this
All
is.
undead are evil.
Summon.
That's a slot.
Oh.
I want it right
Reading a
there.
Star Spawn.
Here they
Yes.
are an affront to
Do
nature
you need line of sight?
because they're an oath of
Do I?
You don't have it.
So
Or you just need to move
everyone's
forward a
rightful
bit.
places
But
in
I
the
can't move forward, I'm frightened.
whatever they might be.
Mmm.
So it's not that they think
You can always
it's evil,
spawn it,
irredeemable.
like,
No,
over
spawn
there
it and
and
then have
close
it
it.
move.
So
That's inconsequential to the fact that they shouldn't exist at all.
Probably right
so
next
wait,
to the
if
black-
you,
the-
if you
the
had the
boxes.
option
How
between,
close can I
like,
move it?
ending
Right next to
undead
the boxes
or,
is where you can
giving
spawn.
them
You
their
just need
final
line of
wish.
sight.
Right here.
Would you forward one more?
and they aren't
Toward you,
hostile.
yeah. So that's where it can spawn.
They
And then I'll
offer
move
to
it
do their
to
best
where
on the final
6
one,
squares.
and also kill them.
Or 5 because it's different.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
No.
Because in Eve's mind, that's like
In your face.
it's what's
one
best
more.
for them. They might
I'm
not
moving
know,
diagonals
but
on extra
this is
movement,
what
so
is
I'm good.
more merciful for them than to let
So
them
they
keep
would
it.
try to do their final wish first.
Sure.
Okay.
It's probably Our
They ever tried to kill him first?
psychic? I don't know.
Probably,
Yes.
yeah.
Okay.
Come on, I can't do anything.
It's semi-situational.
You can slap it.
I'm going to take the dodge action.
So, like, in a certain...
And that is it.
Okay, and what about anything else for Donovan?
That was his action because I thought, oh, I can't hit these guys. I'll do something I can hit these guys.
Okay. At the end of Donovan's turn.
And the ship can't do anything either.
Yeah, can ballista.
At the
It's all magical blood accuracy and slashing immunity. We can't do nothing.
That's okay.
At the end of Donovan's turn, the one that isn't text on the left there is going to use a legendary action. That's the one that roared, I think.
That's not you up there, is it?
No,
That's
summon.
your summon.
Unoccupied
I'm
space.
going to
I was
probably
gonna say-
dismiss it.
They're holding hands.
It's going
Here.
to teleport to an unoccupied space it can see here.
They can teleport. I'm dismissing it. It's gone. I'm dropping concentration.
Okay?
It is useless. As a friend, you are expendable. Goodbye.
I wish I could dismiss my own.
That's what that guy's doing.
Just have it take the dodge action, block that path. Or
And then
they can
it's
teleport.
top of the round. At the
I hate
beginning
this.
of round. Oh, whoops. At the beginning of round 3.
getting
What else?
too
What other?
excited.
Who we're supposed to show up? We get a
The ship, I think.
It's the ship. For the sake of now, I don't think I have better than this right now.
That's good.
Yeah,
We only have a.
I do want it elevated. Let's put it over here.
Why do I just imagine like a Venator coming out of hyperspace with this thing showing up?
So
I
flying
got Star
over-
Wars on my mind.
Something like that. So you all can hear your ship kind of approaching.
Thinking about picking up Knights of the Old Republic again. I always say I'm going to, and then I start it, and I'm like, this sucks.
Yeah, no,
This
it's
isn't
just
fun to play.
so hard.
Wait,
to
which
play.
game?
Knights of the Old Republic.
Oh.
It's so hard to play.
It's also
I
not fun.
I bought it for like $5 on a Steam sale, and
second
I've
one is
not
better.
downloaded it ever.
It's not. It's just not fun either.
No.
Like, because I enjoy hard games. It's just
It's not
fun.
fun.
So
It's such a pain.
Is the story good at least?
No.
It's okay. The second one, the story for the second game is pretty good. But also,
The
I
first
don't
one
wanna.
just isn't good.
It's so,
No part of it. is good.
Question.
no.
Did you guys do anything for Star Wars Day yesterday?
I
We have
thought there was
7
a
minutes.
Bought more Legos.
Star Wars movie.
My turn.
well, we're low on time. So,
Sorry.
but yes, so that they show up, and it is Mike Ailes' turn. So your ship appears in the distance. Kind of careening over a variety of buildings, narrowly missing a few, but definitely moving fast.
Yeah, no, it's just that.
Okay.
Okay, and Mike Ailes, it's your turn.
Can't move forward, so I'ma just continue to hit the hexed one. I gotta roll, baby. I gotta roll.
I just get handsy over there.
That-
The dice tray.
It's like this multiplayer.
The Meadow's hand did not allow the dice to lay flat.
Metal looks very sleepy.
Like you go around, explore stuff,
Ugh.
and make your own shit.
Meadow has to survive. Meadow has to write an essay tonight. I'm saving my brain power.
Yeah, it's like this giant open world.
Worst comes to worst, my teacher's really chill about giving
Yeah.
extensions.
I really want to play it, but it's like you need
I
like
just have to submit it by
actual tool to
Wednesday.
play it together.
With our permission.
And you can like go and play in it. Sports.
All three hit. My lowest was 20
Okay.
against hexed over here.
It's like
Shit. No, I have disadvantage.
you can play like
Right 10.
Yes. Okay. Wait.
So wouldn't that just even
Wait a
out?
second. Wait a second.
Is that what they say?
I'm frightened of
Main
him.
screen activate. They say that.
Valid.
Someone says that.
Who you
I've
attack?
heard someone say
Him.
that. on Star
Yeah,
Wars.
you're good.
They do, but
And I can move away from him.
You can.
But yeah, but it's the captain says it. It's like-
1, 2, 3.
It's not like you just like engage.
I think you've disadvantage on all attack rolls.
Do I?
I'll double check. I thought
Yeah.
it was
Oh,
against
my
the one.
idea of a captain.
You can't
says
move towards the
screen
source of fear,
Activate.
but the disadvantage on attack roll applies to everything.
Can I
Yeah.
take
While
a?
the source of its fear is in line of sight, it's sorry.
Oh, I'll be out of. I'll be out of
So you can
sight.
get out of line of sight.
Okay,
Yeah.
I think
Would I be able to? So, with movement, I can get like
Yeah.
here. Actually, I can only get here. Could I attempt to jump over these?
Sure. You're athletic.
Okay. Would I be able to jump past enough to get here, or no?
Weapons officer.
Sure.
Okay.
Pilot captain. And then there's AI that like takes the place.
Okay. I'm gonna redo this then. I will use my last.
Captain doesn't do anything other than
No,
tell
I'm
people what to do.
Okay.
And then the Duke is next.
That will hit. That will also hit.
Not even.
Yes.
Not even named.
To be the first Star Trek Jedi.
27 for the first.
Okay. Damage?
Yes.
Okay.
Assuming necrotic and magical slashing are fine.
Gene Roddenberry was like great. They now have extensive lore.
See, the Star Wars.
And then 30 for the second.
Yeah.
27 and 30?
Yes.
Brown is to be the Star Wars character.
Yes.
I was in for Halloween once. I think I showed you guys.
Yeah.
This one only had 100 hit points.
I was Sabine for Halloween as a kid.
What?
I was Sabine for Halloween.
Oh, that's awesome.
I wonder if 5 of
It was really cool because I had her helmet and then he got me her silver
So,
helmet.
with that last slash, so how do you take this one out?
No, she's one of my
What do these guys look like? They're the Sphinxes.
They're like large
Bipedal?
cats.
Bipedal or four? Four? Okay. Not quite. More like Tora cat. So for this one, I get.
Evolution of Neo.
Oh, Persian. Yeah, actually, that's much more Sphinx-like.
Just with the Mordekash flavoring of red.
Yeah, like they're black with like red details.
Another regional variant. Anyway, I think I'm gonna go and slash like the heel of its front paw, if it has one. Maybe, I don't know. So like it'll bring it down, and then I'll just go straight for the head, and just slash across the head, going into the head. But not like chopping it off. Just.
Okay. Roll a d100 for me.
91.
Okay. You slice, and then you can see kind of it in front of where you sliced. It's almost like there's a large gland or something that almost looks like a pod that seems to want to vibrate or resonate as you almost hit it. But the head falls clear off. You have beheaded that Sphinx there. Magical energies release as it dies. Okay. And, yeah.
Frightened. I'm still frightened.
Okay.
Just shave it off. Like if I was that bald, I would just shave it.
It's gonna wait on that. Okay, so it's gonna be the Duke.
Am I still hidden? Does this guy see me?
This guy kind of just bamfed in, so you can assume that it's not looking in your direction.
Okay, so I would get sneak attack.
Sorry.
Okay. I'm gonna stab him. Does a what was the first one? An 8? 19 hit?
A 19 does hit.
Perfect. 6 plus 20 total piercing damage.
Magical piercing damage to that one? Okay.
Yes.
Good to know.
And then I'm going to... I'm going to bonus action disengage, so it doesn't get an opportunity. 10, 15, 20.
Hey, you got me something new.
Alright, and I will pass my turn.
Okay, at the end of your turn... just kidding. Never mind.
Okay.
At the end of so yeah, your turn goes. That brings us to Giblet, and we are at 8:30.
Dexterity saving throw.
Just check. Against me, or like I need to make one?
Yeah.
Okay.
For the call lightning.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
19 plus, so that one passes, but
It
takes
takes
half
half.
damage.
Okay. That's 4. That's 10. That's 16. That's 21, 24. And that was 5. So 32. 38.
19 lightning damage. Ouch. This is getting close. Okay. Are you good for Oz's turn? Can you guys go like 3 minutes maybe?
We can finish the turn order.
Okay, so Oz is up.
It's what disadvantage, right?
To attack, yes.
22. 17.
All 3 of those. This is Eldritch Blast?
Yeah.
Okay. So close right now.
34.
34 damage?
Yeah.
I was really hoping they'd get to their turn. What does it look like as you finish off this one?
Well, it's like a sphinx, right?
Yeah, just a black and fiery one, yeah.
Those are the cat with human head.
Yeah, like so. But more to catch flavor.
Okay.
So instead of furriness, it's fieriness.
It's pretty close. So I think Oz is just gonna go for the like triple shot, like right to the same spot, like on like the forehead.
Okay, just drilling into the back of their head, basically.
Well, they're facing me. Yeah.
That's good.
I don't know which
Forehead
way
works.
it's facing. Wherever it's facing.
Yeah.
Somewhere on the head.
Okay, so you managed to drill in these Eldritch Blasts 3 in a row very solidly, even with disadvantage, right?
Yeah.
That's pretty
I have a
impressive.
+10.
Yeah, that's awesome. Taking out the last hit points this thing has as this large fiendish-looking cat falls over, and the energies from its body dissipate. Donovan would have a turn at this moment. Donovan, would you do anything as you see both of these Sphinx Shastras fall to the ground?
Go back to meditating.
All right. As the beginning of the 4th round starts, you see not Speaker Namor, but reinforcements you imagine he called, and you see Penny riding the incarnate that you all helped her
Can you take a photo real quick?
bond with. And she comes running up. Are we too late? Oh, you guys did all the killing without me. There's nothing left, really. And that's what it was. You got the elemental.
Yeah, you can kill the elemental, I guess. I don't think. Actually, it does speak several languages, so it is technically sentient. Well, I don't think it speaks. I actually don't. It's just supposed to somehow understand instructions given to it. I don't know how that works.
It's bonded. It's bonded.
I don't know if that's
nice work. So, good job,
I
everybody.
did something sorta.
I probably could have played those a little bit smarter, but
I have strategy regrets every time I run combat as a DM. So.
What was it?
I said I have strategy regrets. I could have done better every time I DM, so it's normal.
You guys really count. And that was a sequence of things. Like, you guys were down to pretty low resources, too.
I remember whenever I had a boss fight where I didn't land a single hit, and then they said, "Can you give us harder bosses?" And I was devastated. I'm like, it's not my fault, the dice just suck.
Is everybody good for next week at this point?
So far as I know, yes.
Okay, cool. All right. Enjoy the rest of your finals week. Get some rest when you can.
I won't be
Finish
here
up the
until
thing.
like 6.
Sleep is for the week.
Next week,
Have a
but
good night,
I'll
guys.
still be here.
Have a good one. Okay, cool. I think that's about when Garen's 6:15 or 6:40. What was it?
I end at 6:30.
Okay.